I think down deep they knew that that probably wasn't going to last long. And sure enough, 14-14, and luckily we scored going away into the halftime, going to halftime 21-14. But you knew then it was going to be maybe whoever had the last possession of the game. But, man, was it a well of a ball game and a tremendous crowd, heck of a community support game there.
It really was. I think about that you mentioned that touchdown going into halftime may have been, to me, one of the most important plays of the game. We tend to put a lot of focus at the end of ball games, how important the play is, but thinking about the whole continuum, knowing that LaGrange was going to get the ball coming back after halftime, going ahead and having a lead going into halftime, I think really got the momentum back on the side of the Tigers.
No doubt, Jack. Anytime you can end the half going away and really scoring as you go into it, whether you receive the ball the second half or not, that's a huge uplifter going into the halftime locker room as you're trying to make adjustments, because you just scored and the team that didn't score is thinking, man, you really got to keep your composure, and the coaching staff has to keep things together. But, man, it was just one well of a night. And proud of those Troup Tigers for getting that 8 win, and we're going to go for 9-0 tonight. And it's one of those games you and I've talked about, Jack, a couple of times this week. Is a lot of people say, well, it's a trap game. Well, you got to be careful. It's a short week. We talked about it Monday night at Your Pie Pizza on the coaches show that you can't overlook, even though Spalding is 2-7 right now. You can't overlook them. They're 2-5 in the region, 2-7 overall. The last thing you want to do, even it's senior night, I know they got some distractions, but you don't want to overlook a team like the Jaguars.
At the same time, the senior night sometimes adds a little bit of extra mustard to things. They don't want to be embarrassed in front of their parents, so they want to show out for them. So they might step up and do something that you may not expect. Another quick play I want to mention, Greg, before we go to our next break. I was thinking about critical plays. We had the muff punt. They were able to get it. Kelvin Snowberger, a great kid, I know him. He recovered a fumble there and set up a touchdown for the Grangers. But then Culpepper, how about Jeremiah Culpepper with a scoop and score, able to take it 80 yards back down the field. Nothing like trading touchdowns right there.
That was one heck of a play. Actually, it shows up on the AJC as play of the week. You got a chance to vote for it. And speaking of Jeremiah Culpepper, he, along with a couple other guys from the team, and I'll get you the names later, will be making a visit to Georgia Tech this Saturday.
Yes.
So, wonderful situation. Georgia Tech, I tell you what, that's a great opportunity for Culpepper. We got a lot of good players. We're blessed to have some exceptional players on the team this year, some juniors and seniors that are showing out. But it's really, really nice. Culpepper, to me, is one of the more underrated. He makes big plays, and he needs just a little bit more size on him from a outside linebacker. But, man, he is getting some looks. Kind of reminds me of Quay Birdsong with that same type of physique.
Yep, to put a little more weight on him. Well, we always joke between the difference between Division I and Division III is sometimes 4 inches and about 50 pounds.
That's right.
Let's take a break. We come back. Lots more to talk about as we get ready for the Jaguars and the Tigers. There's cats everywhere right here on Eagle Sports.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service and trust. Satisfaction.
6-523-2661 and make the right call for your home.
Picture it, a cool, crisp morning on the lake. The bass are biting and your family's making memories that last a lifetime. At Overboard Marine and RV, they've got the boats ready for you. From brand new Helio pontoon boats built for family fun to tournament-ready Falcon and Blazer bass boats, plus pre-owned options, which means your perfect ride is waiting. Thinking about selling? Let them do the work for you with easy consignments. Turn your weekends into adventures by visiting the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Overboard Marine and RV today, where service is the difference.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. This is a paid dramatization.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit RestorePressureWashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Pullman, Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia. We're at Griffin Memorial Stadium, right here nestled in the city of Griffin. A really nice town to deal with. The folks have been really nice to me, Greg. I don't know if they've been as nice to you.
Probably not.
Much like we do at Callaway Stadium now, they block off the streets around the stadium.
Yes.
And you've got it's an act of God to get in here. Luckily, I had a couple of nice folks as I drove through the cemetery that let me get to the entrance and park.
You didn't fall in a grave, did you?
No.
Okay.
I stepped in one, but luckily there was not a banana peel.
We're both about right there, buddy.
There you go. Greg, we talked about the great win. The Tigers so far, that offense, Greg, has been clicking. We've scored over 35 points in every ball game this season.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because Georgia High School, I think the Tigers in AAA are ranked like 4th. I think as far as points scored. We're actually like 41.7 points a game. We may actually be 4 to 5 points better than the next team below us, and that would be Sandy Creek.
Whoa.
Yeah, just a little interesting note there.
Well, also the defense has really held some folks. Some points scored during the Mary Persons game, some points scored last week with LaGrange, but we've almost blanked a lot of folks. Last week these Jaguars they took on Mary Persons, not their best game as they weren't able to score in that contest.
Well, it is Mary Persons, and they've got a history, and little kind of surprised that Mary Persons has lost 3 ball games. But and guess who they have tomorrow night? Yep, they have Sandy Creek tomorrow night. Mary Persons and Sandy Creek. It'll be interesting to see the final score on that one. But at any rate, yeah, that's the Tigers have been doing really well offensively, defensively. They've been nicknamed the Wild Dogs, and I think that's Coach Jeter's. Yeah, it's like somebody said they're Tigers. It's like, and it's just it's a term that they want to use, and so they're excited about that because that defense kind of is they get after each other. The new defense that Copeland has installed, Coach J.C. Copeland, defensive coordinator, there's a lot of slanting, a lot of stunning going on, and so far, only on 1 or 2 plays early in the year have you and I can recall that they got kind of burnt on. But other than that, they've really maintained that the linebacking core is really good when the interior line's blitz and the linebacking core can kind of stay at home and not get caught out of position. At least that's what I've noticed the last several ball games.
Well, also it's great that we got we can revolve those slants too and have a linebacker slant, and your down linemen are kind of taking care of that secondary thing. We were in the backfield a lot in LaGrange. Dylan Barber had a great game. I hope that young man's doing okay to get injured, but he was hit all night long.
Well, it's funny. The defense was really – we talked about that at halftime last week. Defense was they were just in the backfield of LaGrange all night, especially the first half. And then Barber, you could just tell he was feeling the pain going into halftime. And then it was, I don't know, the second or third series in the third quarter, I think that's when he was injured, and hopefully he'll be okay. But the coaching staff and the athletic trainer had to help him off the field. And it looked like, from my perspective, on the visitor sidelines, that he was kind of dragging that right leg a little bit. So hopefully, whatever it is going to get better, and good for them. They've got an off week this week as they get prepared for their last home game next week, or last regular season. I don't know where they play, but and then I didn't realize that we've got a week. Georgia High School gives a week off, if you will, prior to the first week of the playoffs.
Right. Let's take a break, Greg. Come back. Let's talk a little bit about that defense some more. You're listening to the pregame show for the Troup High School Tigers and the Spalding Jaguars on Eagle Sports.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Looking to stand out? Get noticed with Mud Creek Graphics in LaGrange. From custom t-shirts and hats to eye-catching signs, banners, tents, and more. If you can dream it, Mud Creek Graphics can print it. Locally owned, fast turnaround, and unbeatable quality. Whether it's for your business, team, or next big event, make your message pop with Mud Creek Graphics. Stop by today on West Point Road or follow Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia, Griffin Memorial Stadium. As we're getting ready for this contest, a big region contest. Greg, we were talking a little bit about the offense. Let's go to the defense for a section. Again, a big game, kind of shutting LaGrange down in the second half. And it all kind of begins there with Bubba Taylor, who does such a tremendous job at the linebacker.
You know, Bubba Taylor, and hopefully, yes, Bubba Taylor is York Brickus, a.k.a. Bubba Taylor. And I don't know why they didn't call him Brick. You know, Brick Taylor. I don't know. Just Brick sounds tough, too.
That'll be his college name when he goes into college.
That's it.
Brick Taylor, Troup High School.
I like it. You know, we were talking Monday night, and Coach Glisson was saying, you know, one of the things that, he was kind of injured a little bit in the second half. I think it was more like early in the fourth quarter. He had to come off. So Monte Hurd, excellent linebacker, comes in. But what you miss with Monte that you don't with Bubba is that Bubba Taylor's the captain of that defense, and he's going to call the plays. He's going to look at the sidelines and what's ready to in. He's the quarterback of the defense, if you will.
Right.
He's going to call those plays. And he knows if he checks off, if he sees something happen on offense, he can check off. You don't really get that a lot with Monte because, you know, Monte's focused on, you know, that second, that third pair of legs in the backfield. As you notice all year long, we've had Javaris Warner, we've had Monte Hurd, and Trent Hodo. And so, you know, but last week it was basically Trent Hodo and Javaris Warner while Monte Hurd took care of the second half on the defense. So, but Bubba Taylor is the team leader on that defense. And hopefully tonight he'll be able to play some. But if he needs some rest, then we're confident in the entire defense able to step it up. But if he needed to set out, this is definitely the game that he should set out. But we'll know more here at game time.
Well, even still, he had 10 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack, even injured. So not too bad a ball game. KJ McQueen had 10 tackles. He had a sack. Greg Houston, 6 tackles. He got 1 for a loss. Shamari Brown, Manye Johnson. Davis Munkus picking up an interception towards the end of the game. It's just so many guys standing out on that defense.
No doubt about it. You know, with Davis Munkus being injured the prior 2 weeks and was able to clear it, and Coach Glisson, along with Principal Stewart and Athletic Director Hobbs, you know, got together and said, "Hey, let's play." And as Coach Glisson said Monday night at the radio show, said, hey, Munkus came in and says, Coach, I'm going to play. I should play. I'm going to play. He said, what do you do with a guy that's all straight-A student and is AAA baseball player of the year recently named? Congratulations to Davis Munkus to that. Georgia Dugout Club named him just the last couple of days. But, with an athlete like that, like, hey, you want to play, you want to play. So what did he do? He intercepted that. He had a touchdown catch. So integral part of Friday night's game, Davis Munkus.
No doubt. Taking the break, we come back. We're getting closer and closer to kickoff, live here from Griffin, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Kia LaGrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support the low comment, and God bless America.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We are celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4 here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Coleman, Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia. Griffin Memorial Stadium, nestled here in the heart of Griffin, Georgia. Ready for the Spalding Jaguars and the Troup High School Tigers tonight. We mentioned these Jaguars coming in 2-7. Tigers coming here 8-0, looking to extend their undefeated record. Greg, one of the things that you and I talked a lot about last week, we mentioned Davis's interception. He caught it and just kind of went down. Looking to kind of return, trying to add anything at the end of that ball game. But another thing that just really struck me was Garrison Edwards, which we talk so much about, who does such a great job at the quarterback. He had the opportunity to score late in that ball game. Had a breakaway, and he slid down. Didn't have to. They already up by 2 touchdowns. That third one wasn't going to do anything, and just a great character, a great culture that's been built there at Troup High School in making that move.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, it reminds me one of the I'm trying to think of which college I was looking at Saturday, but that the same situation happened, and they slid down on purpose. But then the next couple plays, the quarterback wasn't even really trying, but they left it wide open that you and I could score. So, but that basically what the Tigers did was slip down and then basically took a knee. Just didn't really do a whole lot because, that's good sportsmanship. Anybody else might have tried to wouldn't have stopped. They just went on in the end zone and put some more points on the board. So all in trying to just up the averages, and that's not necessary. The game was well under control, and again, overall good game by both teams. And from a rivalry standpoint and a former Tiger, as you is too, we're glad to see the Tigers come out victorious.
Coach Cliss was kind of joking about it a little bit there that, a few years ago, he might have been running up the score. That might was kind of his nature, got to go. But a little age, a little experience will kind of realize that there are more important things. But that's been we just had a series of great leaders. I'm sitting here looking at, I got Bubba over here next to me, and he's getting ready to help from the booth up here. All the way through all the great coaches. We got Coach Steve James. He's been coming to the ball game and seeing him a lot. We have great guys that have done tremendous things to support these kids.
No doubt about it. As a matter of fact, the defense was a large part of Coach Jeter coming back and helping JC install this new defense, something that Coach Jeter had up at Northgate, and it's been proven this year beneficial.
Yep.
The Tiger defense is just scalding it, and it's exciting to watch them fly around and make, get plenty of guys that has individual tackles, but a lot of troop jerseys on every defensive play. Tonight, hopefully we'll call a lot of white jerseys on team tackling, if you will.
No doubt. Another one to mention, we talk about him a lot also, is McCarty Harrelson. McCarty had a field goal, 5 for 5 on extra points as well. Some great punts in the ball game. I think we've made some adjustments. We extended our splits on, we had a couple of blocks there. We're doing a little bit better job with that with special teams, but he's continued to excel each and every week.
No doubt about it. And when you talk about McCarty Harrelson, you've got to mention Parker Townsend, who is the place kick holder, both extra points and field goals. And then I want to say Austin Ellison has at least started the year, and I believe he's still the short snapper, if you will. And but as we've got the national anthem coming up, Jack.
So they're getting ready for that. We'll go ahead and step aside. Guys, we're going to do 4 spots for me back to the station. Do 4 spots as we're getting ready for Troup and Spalding on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie. Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Bowman, Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia, as we're ready for the Troup High School Tigers and the Spalding. Hold on, we're talking right in our crowd back there.
There you go. Hey, we've got the captains coming onto the field for both. Looks like all the seniors are going to be the captains for the Jaguars. For your Troup Tigers, we've got wide receiver Davis Munkus. We've got left guard Gavin Laney, senior center Big Wade England, and wide receiver Desmond Cunningham. And those will be your captains for tonight's game.
Greg, this is their last game of the season.
And regular season.
Well, I think it's.
Oh, you mean Spalding?
Yeah, for Spalding. I think this is going to be it for them.
You know what? There's 2-7 now. Yeah, this is the 10th ball game. Sure enough.
So I don't see them moving ahead in the power rankings right now.
Yeah, they've got an entourage coming out in the midfield.
And we'll see that next week, as there'll be senior night for the Tigers, our last home game next week. They'll be bringing out the big crew of all the seniors. we'll go down to Greg Hicks for the coin toss at the middle of the field.
You got it. Here we go.
Come on, guys, introduce yourselves to each other. You're combatants for the next couple hours. What?
I like it. So that's interesting. The umpire and referee introduce themselves to all the guys. That's neat. Here we go.
Okay, from this point on, you guys will be known as black. You guys will be known as white. Hey, let's respect each other, okay? Guys, it's high school athletics. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. So we're going to leave here with a winner and a loser, all right? Any questions? Hey, when we have penalties, I'm going to try to get you guys together, and we'll figure out what we're going to do, okay? We may have a situation where I can tell you, hey, you can have 2nd and 14 or 1st and 20. So we'll make sure we talk about it. If we can't get to a happy agreement, we'll look at your coach, okay? Sound good? Okay. Okay. Dollar, sir. Heads, tails. Sir, that's a tail. That's a head. Call it for me now. Tail. Tail. Okay. And you won, sir.
All right, so Spalding County has won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. Let's see what goal they want to defend, and they're going to defend the, I believe, the south goal. So the Tigers will be defending and starting with the football from the north end zone.
So I'll have that Tiger offense starting the game tonight. Looking forward to that. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. We'll have kickoff when we come back live here from Griffin, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245 AW LaGrange. Troup High School Football is brought to you by
Holmes Pharmacy. Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football as the Griffin. I'm gonna keep messing that up, Greg.
That's okay.
I keep wanting to say Griffin Bears, but it's the Spalding Jaguars that we got out here.
Yep, and looks like we've got. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, you're coming through great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we've got Trey Dean and Javaris Warner back deep. They'll be positioning themselves on the 10-yard line. And I think that if they're on the 10-yard line, what that says is the kicker is going to kick it to about the 10-yard line. He's not going to interfere putting it in the end zone.
There he goes. That'll
short
things
kick.
Off.
And that was a fair catch to start with by, help me out here, number 83 for the Tigers. A name I'm not used to calling out, Jack.
I'll find it in just a second. That is a loud band.
Woo. Loud speaker system, too. But I tell you one thing, the umpire, the referee, let's get him in radio. What a voice he has.
Yeah, he sounds great.
Yeah, he did. I started giving him the mic and let me call the game. We'll just swap places. I don't know that I would do half the job. I wouldn't even do the 10th of the job that he does.
Well,
wow.
Here we go.
Look at this spread. They got Chandler Glisson out here in the slot.
Trips to this near side, wide left. Glisson's going to go in motion. It's going to be a handoff into the line to Warner, and he stopped short of the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard.
And Glisson was coming across, and he had really a block and just ran into a brick wall. And that's what Javaris Warner did, tried to follow that block to no gain, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Right back up to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Twin to this near side. Edwards will have Warner and Glisson in the backfield with him. He'll look to pass. He'll swing it out here. Complete. Up, bobbled and lost. And it was going to be Cunningham with the ball, but he'll drop it. They'll bring up third down.
So third and perhaps 11, and right in Desmond Cunningham's hand, this nice throw from Edwards, put it right on the money, but he just bobbled it, and luckily it was a forward pass, but it did slightly roll out of bounds, and that may be what they're discussing now. I thought it was a forward, it may be a backwards, and if it is, that's going to back them up a little bit. Let's see what happens.
They're backing them up, Greg, significantly.
Well, then that was
I didn't think it was a catch.
To me, it was more of a incomplete catch. So I don't. Now they're going to put it back where it was.
Yeah, okay, that's better. He bobbled that ball and never had control over it.
No.
And it was a forward pass.
Yep. Good. I thought it might be, but
I wish they just listened to me and get them an earbud, Greg. So third down and 11 for the Tigers. Just getting things started in this contest. There'll be a handoff to Warner. Warner pops to the outside, still on his feet, driving down close to the first down yardage. He's going to be short.
I tell you what a tremendous job he did in the backfield. We had a Jaguar dive at his feet, tripped him up. He lost his balance a little bit, but was able to maintain it, put that hand down. So the Tigers looking to go for it with fourth and about half a yard.
Turn and hit it off to Warner. Actually, we made a mistake. Garrison turned to one side, tried to hand it to him, and Warner wasn't there. He spun around, got it to him, but we'll be short of the first down, so they'll turn it over on downs. And Spalding with the ball in great field position.
Actually inside Troup territory at about the 43-yard lines where the Jaguars from Spalding County will start, and we're going to find out real quick if we set the tone at defense, because offense, I think that very first play, when you heard the pads popping from Spalding County sideline, you knew that it may be their last game, but they come to play.
Oh, they came out aggressive in the pregame, that's for sure. Trips right, wide left this near side. They're in black and black.
Tried to jump them off sides. Good discipline by the defensive line for the Tigers.
Man in motion from the far side. Back to pass on the first play. There's some pressure. Got him. Got him on the first play. Sack.
Skyland strong. He may have fumbled a football.
He did. It's Tiger ball at the 50.
Nice job by number 6, Skyland Strong. Come in off that left side of the defensive end and grabbed that quarterback and slung him down. I think when he grabbed him, the ball fell out because he did a bear hug on the ball, came right out. So good job defense. We talked about it in the pregame. Tiger defense once again. Now, offense. Let's get the rolling, baby.
All right, we're on the 50. One play is all they got to run. And really didn't even finish that one.
So I'm going to move down beyond, and maybe that'll
they need to run to you. Tell them to run to you.
There you go.
Checking the sideline. Official timeout right quick. We're in the first quarter of play. 10:37 left to go. Snap of the ball. Here come the Tigers. On the left side. And that'll fall incomplete.
Just a little inside slant with Davis Munkus. Hit him right where it's supposed to, in the hands. And very unlike Munkus, he dropped the football. And he had obviously black jerseys around him, but that's the kind of catch that Munkus makes.
Yeah, he's not. It's not a fear thing.
Not with him.
Hand off into the backfield, and tell you what, Spalding, right on top of that, they're going to tackle us for a loss. Hodo will go down inside the 50 to about the 47.
Hodo was unable to do anything off the right side, but
quickly back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Fake the handoff, back to pass. Garrison looking. He's going to run now. Goes down the right side, goes out of bounds, right at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring up fourth down. This Spalding defense has come to play, Greg.
They are getting after it, and this is unconventional, but this is where personally I think Glisson's kind of concerned about the kind of what he thought might have been a little bit late hit out of bounds, but I believe I see McCarty Harrelson. He is on the field, so they're going to be punting the ball away. But this is one of those things you hate. It's two offensive stance, and we haven't looked that good. So I know that offensive coordinator is going to get them over and have a little prayer meeting with them, and let's kind of get refocused, because right now we're really not focused at all offensively.
A come back to me meeting.
All right, so got a delay of game purposely. I think Glisson wanted to back them up.
Extend that punt radius so that McCarty can really kind of pin them down back there.
So it looks like McCarty will be standing on about the 31-yard line. The receiver for Spalding County standing on the 15-yard line.
There's a snap, a little bit low. Gets it off. Good high one.
Shorter than normal, and it takes a Spalding County bounce. Bounces back 15 yards. Wow.
Huge Spalding bounce. All the way back across the 40.
Tons of hang time, Jack.
Yep.
Unfortunately, when it hit, it took off back north.
And we kind of watched it, too. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. No score in this contest. First quarter of play on Eagle Sports.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back in Spalding County. They had ran one play and lost the ball. This time they run one play and score first, as they'll take the lead on the Troup High School Tigers with a 60-yard run down the field.
Man, if you wasn't awake now, you are awake now. That'll wake anybody up. That kid went straight up the middle. He was hand grabbed with about 6 Tigers. He twisted and turned for about 12 yards down the field and finally broke loose, and you forget it. He wasn't going to be caught. So wake-up time for the Troup Tigers.
One play, 60-yard TD. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Spalding will strike first. They're leading 7-0. We're still in the first quarter play. Things just getting started. Tigers will get the ball back. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Another short kick. And the Tigers getting ready. We'll have the ball near the 30.
Davis Munkus calls a fair catch on the, it was like what, the 29-yard line, maybe the 30?
Yep. Here we go. Handoff into the line, pop to the outside. It's Warner. And he finally turns the corner at the 30. He's at the 40 and knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 45.
Nice job by Javaris Warner as he stepped it in, did a head fake twice, and it the Jaguars defense kind of hesitated for a minute, and it gave him a chance to burst some speed outside, pick up the first down, move some chains all the way up to the 47-yard line.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. It'll be Warner again. Fake to Warner. Edwards calls his own number, gets across to the 50-yard line.
His shoulder goes down on about the 49.5. They may give him to the 50. Those are the footballs on the 50-yard line. That'll pick up about 4 yards, second down and about 6.
Garrison, hand the ball off, right up the middle again. And, Spalding's linebackers popping those pads.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm looking at Spalding County's physical size. they're half the size of any of the kids on the offensive line for Troup, but
they're fired up.
They're fired up and they're quick, and they like it's kind of like someone said to me earlier, what do they got to lose? They're not going anywhere. They're just going to be play fired up seniors, see if they can upset this Troup Tiger team. So Tigers got to get it together.
Fakes the handoff to Warner. Throws out to complete. And a huge spin move by Munkus as he gets near the 40.
Actually, that's Desmond Cunningham.
You're right. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Slot, he comes in. About an 8-yard stab pass. That should move the chains. First down and 10 for the Tigers as they're inside Spalding County territory at the 40-yard line.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Go back to the handoff. It'll be Warner. He gets past the first level, drives down, gets near the 30.
Actually, he's going to pick up about 7, maybe 8 yards. It'll be they're going to give him 7 yards. Nice job off the left side behind Gavin Laney to pick up 7 yards.
We hit him again. It's Warner. Makes a man miss. He goes through. He screens off the referee and gets inside the 20.
Whatever helps. He's going to be spotted at about the 19. Let's see where he spots it down. 19-yard line. Another first down for the Tigers as they're just inside the red zone of the Spalding County Jaguars.
He used the referee stay in the middle of the field to just kind of scan off there. Back to Warner, following his blocking. They'll hit him. He'll drive down, get across the 20.
Actually, where they spot him, he may lose half a yard. Let's see where they want to put the ball down. They're going to spot it on the 20, so he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
Twins to the right. Looking back to the sideline. Glisson will be in the backfield. Warner stays. I think short week's kind of getting to the guys a little bit, Greg.
No doubt.
High snap. Garrison throws it out and low. Intended for Culpepper out there.
Actually,
Cunningham.
Cunningham. But unlike Garrison Edwards, he's normally got a lot of zip on that ball. The last two outside to Desmond, Cunningham has been a little short, kind of threw him down at his shins. Cunningham would have had to run back toward Garrison Edwards for about 3 or 4 yards, and then he would have made the catch. Good thing it was wide open.
Third down play. Edwards will throw and be caught in the middle of the field.
Nice job by Trey Dean. Last week he had an opportunity like that, and they're gonna move the chains. First down Tigers.
Inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal now for the Tigers.
Yeah, last week Trey Dean had that opportunity and just kind of short-armed it. So kind of redemption for him tonight. Good job, Dean.
Garrison will run himself stiff arms if he tackles the backfield, lose about 3.
Ball was marked on about the 10, maybe the 9.5-yard line. They're going to give him about a 5-yard loss on that one. Where he pulled it was RPO and decided he was going to go toward the Jaguar sidelines. And, man, they just, with that speed on that defense for Spalding County, he just couldn't get away.
Back to pass, rolling, looking, throws, down to the corner.
All right, there's a flag flowing down. Parker Townsend was the intended receiver. The ball was a little underthrown, but it'll be interesting to see what that flag is down here as Parker was. All right, so he's got pass interference on the defense. You had 2 receivers in the area. Desmond Cunningham was about, from the sidelines, he was probably 12 yards in, and Parker Townsend was about 4 yards in. And I believe the ball was for Parker Townsend, but it looked like Edwards was just slightly underthrown, but it didn't help any that the DB pushed Parker out of the way.
Did kind of a jump step as he was running, so that should give us a first down, half the distance and a first down.
Second down.
They're still saying second. Okay, I thought that if it was a penalty like that, we'd get half the distance. It should reset the down, shouldn't it, Greg?
Well, I'm not going to argue with the guy who has an excellent voice, but it was half the distance because the ball was out past the 20. So the ball now is on the 8-yard line. Second and goal for the Tigers.
All right, here we go. Harrison takes it. He'll run it himself, and he's hitting the backfield and just put right down. Great tackling by Spalding.
Yeah, number 34. One of the tallest guys on defense just come blaring through that, just blasting through the defense, and that's going to lose about 2 yards. Right out the ball, the tip of the ball is going to be on the 10-yard line. So Tigers trying to put a touchdown on the board, but they've got 10 yards to do it.
3rd and 10 now. Back to pass again. Time. Edwards rolling to the right, looking. I'm just trying to toss it.
I was the intended receiver that time, but I decided I had a mic in my hand, and I value this equipment, so I just let it fall down.
Well, I appreciate that. Fourth down now.
Yeah, fourth down, and McCarty Harrelson comes on to put the spot down. Let's see where he'll lay the tee down. He's going to put it on the 17-yard line, so a 27-yard field goal attempt by the Tigers. McCarty Harrelson on to kick, Parker Townsend on to hold.
Waiting for the snap. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it's good. Tigers add a little bit to the board, but they still trail 3-7 as we're here in the first quarter play. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit RestorePressureWashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Killigrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at killigrange.com. Help support the low comic, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
All right, we're ready. The Jaguars are about to take advantage of another kick, pretty decent kick by McCarty Harrelson. The ball goes on the 20, and that's where they'll have it 1st and 10.
Nice follow through by the Tigers, and McCarty Harrelson puts it through the end zone. Nice field goal. Just everything executed well. Defense steps it up this time. Let's hold them 3 and out. If not, maybe create another turnover. And let's get this kind of where we want it.
Man in motion. He'll swing it out to him real quick. Caught. And he'll make one guy miss, and then we'll get him as he gets maybe a couple of yards out of that.
Nice job by K.J. McQueen. He originally faked K.J. out, kind of went around him, and K.J. came back and made the tackle. He picks up maybe a yard. And, you know, I'm standing on the sideline, Jack, and that was a lateral for sure, because I'm the angle he threw it. So just one of the things when you throw a stab pass out, the idea is not to throw it behind in a backwards motion. So very important that tailback, who was the receiver that time, to kind of step forward. But anyway, could have been a bad thing if he'd have dropped the football.
Fake the handoff, quarterback loses the ball for a second, falls on it.
Rylan Cantrell. Excuse me, that's not Rylan Cantrell. That is DeMooney as he comes through and swallows up the quarterback as quarterback slipped, and Bryce DeMooney was right there to take care of business.
Back at it now. 4:26 left to go in this first quarter play. Tigers, they're trailing 3-7. Spalding with the ball. And we're waiting for the snap. There it is. Back to pay. Here come the Tigers, and they're all over that young man. He throws it downfield, falls incomplete, but he paid for that pass.
No doubt about it. DeMooney, McQueen, along with Terrence Reeves, all in the backfield. And by the time he reared his arm back, he was lucky to even get the ball out. So that'll bring up 4th down. The punter will be standing on the 3 or 4 yard line. Munkus will be back on the Tigers 45 maybe. So let's see what happens.
There's the snap. We'll step up and we get the kickoff.
Terrible kick. The best thing that happened is it looked like a duck coming out of there, but he gets a 25-yard roll.
Yes, they get this field kind of, it looks like at an angle because it keeps rolling Spalding's way. but it'll get across the 50, across the 45, down to about the 43-yard line. That's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
So Glisson's being Nick Saban-ish like. Is that Nick Saban-like maybe on the sideline? As he could tell, he's a smidgen frustrated with people not paying attention. You have one of the players that's not normally starting on defense, and he had come off, and he was getting all over him when he come back because he had to go in late on defense.
Well, I think that Coach is a little frustrated with where we are right now as we ball's loose. And let's see who got on. It looks like Spalding may be on it.
Yep, Spalding comes up with it, takes it over. Tried to grab it, was hoping that they didn't get it, but basically Edwards tries to. It was a quarterback draw, in essence, but he tries to take off. Realize he has to plant and go outside, and when he plants, he has the ball in both his hands away from his body, and one of the defenders just slaps the ball out of his hands. And just these are the kind of things that we talked about all week. And I used the word unfortunately trap game, but man, I just don't live to see this happen. So hopefully they'll adjust some things here in just a few minutes and kind of refocus, because right now there's a total lack of focus, especially on offense.
3:47 left to go, 3-7 in favor of the Jaguars. Spalding hands the ball off, and Tigers will corral him in. Late whistle.
Well, there was about 8 white jerseys on that tackle. Only about 2 to 3 were in the secondary.
So I'm still bringing up 2nd and 11 for you Jaguars.
So 2nd down.
That's going to lose a yard for Spalding County. Ball's resting on the Troup Tiger 35-yard line, really just inside the 35-yard line.
Spalding going right to left on your radio dial.
We could use a turnover about this time, Jack.
Man in motion back to this near side. Stops at the wing. Takes the snap. Quarterback throws right across the middle.
Oh,
in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
It was the free safety. Davis Munkus, if it had one more step, that ball was tipped off the receiver's hands, as you made note, but it floated through the air and it hit just about a yard in front of Davis Munkus. And one more step, and that would have been an interception. So that's the kind. We need a turnover. And, speaking of turnover, we had an opportunity at punt just a moment ago, Jack.
Yep.
We were all over that. So, maybe we can create something good in the next couple of plays.
3rd and 11. Back to pass. Has to get rid of it quick. Throws it downfield. Falls incomplete. And they'll bring up 4th down. And I don't see Spalding punting the ball here, Greg.
No. KJ McQueen was covering the slot guy, and just as soon as the ball was overthrown, KJ limped a little bit. I know last week he had a little calf issue. Hopefully that was just more of because he looks good now walking back and jogging back. So hopefully that was just a – but, they are punting, Jack.
Now they bring the punting team back out.
If we make as much effort to get to this ball as we did the last one, we may have a block on our hands.
Waiting on the snap. There it is.
It's so close.
He'll get it off. It'll bounce into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers trailing 3-7 on Eagle Sports.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Tiger football. Hodo gets the call. He'll get across the 20 to the 22.
He'll take it, go up the left side behind Tavarius Edwards. Was able to pick up a couple, but only because he spun forward. Tigers hoping to generate a little bit more consistent ground game.
Edwards will sling it out here to the near side. And Culpepper will make the catch.
Cunningham. No, that's okay.
I keep going back and forth with that.
You're okay. Cunningham makes the catch, but as soon as he caught it, he was just laid out. So a couple of black jerseys on top of him. So right now, just these out stab passes, maybe it's setting up the hitch and go.
Edwards back, lots of time, throws it downfield, tipped, and falls incomplete. And no flag.
Intended for Trey Dean, and you had 2 or 3 black jerseys converging in, and it just had interception written all over it. So we're very, very fortunate that ball didn't get intercepted. So now we'll punt it away. McCarty Harrelson will come back. He'll stand on about the 6-yard line as the ball's resting on the 20-yard line. So really, really need a good hang time punt, and Tigers cover good. What we don't need is it to hit the ground and back this way like it did the first time.
Still in the first quarter, 1:44 left to go. Tigers trailing 7-3. High snap. McCarty gets it and gets it off.
Nice job. Nice job.
It'll bounce across the field. Now it takes a Tiger roll.
Sweet.
And McCarty Harrelson needs to get some big kudos. High snap, faked the guy off, and then got the punt off.
Tell you what, McCarty stands at about 6'1", and he needed every bit of it. He goes up with his left hand, catches it in the air, brings it down, sidesteps a defender, and punts it. And it looks to be about a 60-yard punt at least, Jack, with the roll.
We needed it.
All right, it just 1:36 remaining. I know you just gave it, but Spalding County 7, Troup 3. Kind of a shocker going on here in the first quarter over here in Griffin, Georgia.
Here they go. Waiting on the snap. Man in motion back to the right side. Back to pass. Got a man in his face. Caught and brought down as he crosses the 35-yard line.
Nice job from my end. It was a bubble screen, a little inside screen, and a lot of the Tigers were blitzing, which is what they've been doing all night, and it left the inside open. The slot guy just stepped in behind the line who were blitzing and turned into a first down. I think maybe they didn't move the chains yet. 2nd and 3.
Handoff. Makes a couple of guys miss. He'll get up near the 38.
Big play here for the Tigers.
Big third down
and 3.
Yep. Time ticks down to 50 seconds. They'll bring a guy from the outside back onto the field. They'll tighten their split, so they better hurry or they're going to lose the play clock. They'll finally get set. Man in motion. Actually, they roll 3 guys over. Now they reset. Call for it. Handoff. And they get the first down and more across the 45 to the 46. Wow.
Shifted 3 people over. Kind of the Troup defense had to adjust. And rather than blitzing, just kind of played head up, and the Jaguars was able to run off left tackle and pick up about 5 yards. All they needed was 3. So that'll be the end of the first quarter, Jack.
Now the last play. Tigers are now trailing 7-3 as we get ready to go to the second quarter play. 60 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. They'll flip the field around. And now Spalding rolls their men back over to this near side. 3 guys moving at once. Hand off to the tailback. Tigers in the backfield. They got to hold on to him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by Jeremiah Culpepper on the tackle, followed up by an assist with Rylan Cantrell. They may have gained a yard, Jack.
Here we go.
What a formation they've got.
Yep. And the Tigers in the backfield again. We got to make something happen when we do, though. Bring him down at the line of scrimmage, so good job by the defense.
Number 44, Big Monye Johnson, wasn't going to have anything about that. You totally overload on the left side. Actually, the right side of the offense, left side of the defense, and they just tried to take it in a different direction, and Monye was sitting there. So not this time you don't. So 3rd down and 10 for Spalding County. Big play for the Tigers right now. Can't let them have another first down.
Back with that stacked trips on the left. Back to pass on the near side. They're on the quarterback. Got him in the backfield. He'll lose 5.
Nice job. Terrence Reed set up the pace, was in there in his face, and it turned out that he had to duck Terrence. Rylan Cantrell along with K.J. McQueen and Monye Johnson and Monte Hurd from his middle linebacker position all in there. That'll bring up 4th down as Davis Munkus moves back to stand around the 22, 23-yard line. Now, most of his punts have not been that far in the air, but once it hits, he tends to get a decent roll.
Not a great snap.
Very short punt. And a Tiger bounce. Yeah, baby.
Wow.
That excellent field position for the Troup Tigers.
Good grief. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. So, as it takes a huge Tiger bounce, we'll keep it here. Second quarter of play, Tigers trailing 3-7.
Maybe that's the kind of breaks we need. That's an excellent stance by the Tiger defense. I'm watching them come off the field. You can just see it in their faces of determination. It's almost like, man, I'm tired of this. So sometimes that's all you got to do is just have an attitude adjustment. All right, so the Tigers 1st and 10 on the Spalding County 35-yard line.
So Tiger offense needs to respond now. Second quarter play, Tigers trailing. Here they come, first time in the second quarter. Tigers, Edwards calling his own number. Makes a man miss. He could go. This could be it. 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers!
Off to the left side behind big Gavin Laney and Tavian Edwards. Just created some holes. Edwards was trying to arm tackle by a couple of guys, and once he realized he got 8 yards deep, he just basically ran 3/4 speed. He didn't need to turn it on because all the blocking had already opened up his hole, and he just went 31 yards into the end zone, actually 35 yards into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. That's the way to start in the first possession of the second quarter.
That's much more like what we're expecting.
So 9-7 awaiting the PAT. Parker Townsend will hold.
Snap, hold. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers will take the lead 10-7 now with 9:50 left to go. 30 seconds back to the station. This is Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Bowman Gray kicks live from Griffin, Georgia, Griffin Memorial Stadium, as they'll kick back off to the Tigers. Excuse me, the Tigers will kick back off to the Jaguars.
Into the end zone, Jack. Another kick through by McCarty Harrelson. Looking good tonight, McCarty Harrelson.
Yeah, he sure is. And had an outstanding play, really a turnover-saving play by catching that punt earlier and being able to get it off. Really two great athletic plays on that one One, catching the ball so high. Two, making a man miss and then getting the kickoff.
Yeah, he was the trifecta, baby.
Yep.
I mean, he did show some athleticism with his left hand, and no doubt. So, Tigers defense right now. Jaguars start on their own 20. Let's see if the Tigers can create some havoc for these Jaguars.
Man in motion to the far side. Spalding looks at it. There's a snap. Quickly to him. Ball's.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. That looked like a lateral to me too, Greg.
No, Jamari Brown stepped in there, and I really, really, really thought he was about to pick one out of the air. He was in a perfect position. He was amongst black jerseys, but he had his eye on that ball coming right at him, Jack. Wow, that's why you caught me. Oh, I just really thought he had it. And I know he's thinking, man, I could have had a touchdown.
10-7, favor the Tigers, 9:41 left to go in the second quarter play. Fake the handoff, complete, across the middle. And ball's loose, picked up by the Tigers.
Yes,
run down inside to the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Let me tell you something. When Reeves picked it up, but that was only because Brown had stripped it as he was making a tackle, just stripped the ball out, and Reeves happened to be standing there, tried to advance it, and he picked up about 5 yards after the recovery. They'll have it first down and 10 on the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
I like it.
That's what I'm talking about, creating havoc. Now, come on, Tigers. Let's put it in the end zone.
There's a snap. Hand off to Warner. Warner fights his way. He'll get inside the 10 to the 9.
Just straight up the middle.
Second down. Garrison calls his own number, makes a man miss, stiff arms the guy, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was everything he could do to do that.
Brings up third down. Spalding not going to let Garrison Edwards beat him tonight.
Jalen Cannon, number 50, is a junior offensive lineman. He's inside that offensive line. They're playing right guard. It's a new look for the Tigers tonight.
Warner in the backfield along with Edwards. Fakes the handoff, throws across the middle.
Oh!
And incomplete.
It had touchdown written all over. Yep. Threw it slightly behind Davis Munkus. Davis had to slide down and reach backwards, and it's just really, really tough to catch. But Davis on the inside slant, a post pattern, if you will, short field. But, hey, Tigers not looking to do a field goal, Jack. They're looking to go for it, and they can get a first down inside the 2-yard line. They've got to get down to the 2-yard line for a first down.
Warner will go in motion to the right side.
Trying to get the Jaguars jump off sides. All right, so they get that offsides penalty, so that'll move them 5 yards.
All right,
close.
I like that.
Yeah, so instead of 4th down and 7, it should be 4th down and
1.
Well, it's only a 5-yard. Yeah, 2. So the ball's going to be marked at the 4-yard line. They've got to get to the 2. When I say 4-yard line, the ball is sitting outside the 4. So big. Maybe we can get them to jump again. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
Get it for free. Edwards will call for it. Turn, fake the handoff to Warner, throws across.
Ooh. He was looking inside slant on Munkus, but their defensive end jumped up literally right in Edwards' face, 3 feet away, and Davis threw it right at him, and the kid almost corralled it. We talking about Jamari Brown earlier trying to corral that, where this kid almost took it out of the air, Jack.
Spalding with a big defensive stance there.
They'll take over first down on their own 4-yard line. This is a chance for the Tiger defense to step up and create some more havoc and maybe create a turnover on their own. It'd be nice right in here with their backs, with the Spalding County's backs up against the goal line.
I always love a good safety here.
Or a fumble and recover for a touchdown.
Who knows? There's just lots of stuff we'd like.
Yeah, baby. yes, safety. Yes, safety. That should be it. They're going to mark it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, why don't we do a replay?
His knee is down in the end zone.
His knee was down. He leaned across. A replay would show that was a safety, but they're going to give him down at the 1 yard line. Wow. The Tigers came through. I want to say Brown had him in the backfield.
So they're going to mark him at the 1. There's the snap. Here come the Tigers. So throw it at the left side. Falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He had to get rid of it quick because Jamari Brown is talking to him now saying, you do realize I almost had you. He's talking to him now. But they probably talking about what kind of pizza they want after the game.
I like a pepperoni.
Yeah, baby. That thin and crispy. I've grown to like that from Domino's. I'll order it from the guys at Mud Creek and, guys, meaning guys and girls, mostly girls at Mud Creek. And my daughter Victoria loves that thin and crispy pepperoni. And I'm not a pepperoni fan, but I like that thin and crispy.
There's the snap.
Here we go.
He throws it into the air.
He threw it to the chain guy, the ball marker.
That's intentional grounding right there.
Well, he was nobody out here.
Wouldn't that be a safety?
I believe it is. So let's see. Watch the white cap throw his hands over his head. Ready? No, he's going to call 4th down.
That should be a safety. Intentional grounding in the end zone.
No, listen to Coach Jeter. He said it's not a safety.
All right.
I heard him out of my ear.
Okay.
But
guess he knows a few more rules than I do.
He probably does. He has a few more gray hair than you do too. He's waving the flag off, the referee. So it still should be 4th down. This is what I'm talking about right here. 4th down, and they're going to try to punt. This could have disaster all over it. Short field. The Tigers have been really creating havoc. Late sub coming in for Spalding County. Here we go.
Snap. And he's going to get the kickoff. Caught. And up the field we go. On the left side, 20. And out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job by Davis Munkus. He thought about calling. You can see he thought about calling a fair catch, but he decided to catch it and see what he can make out of it. And they're going to spot the ball inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. That's about a 12 to 14-yard return by Davis Munkus. So excellent field position for the Tigers now. Let's see if we can actually capitalize and put it in the end zone. Your Tigers up 10-7 in a this is one of those games you just want a WWW. That's all you want right now. Even if it's 1 point, even if it's against Spalding County. Let's just get out of here with a win.
Ball's only 18. Here come the Tigers. Handoff to Hodo is just instantly snatched up. And they are coming through the line quick.
Yeah, we got some offensive linemen downfield, but and it wasn't the offside offensive lineman, so you really got to get your block taken care of and then straight and go.
Can't let that guy cross your inside face. Edwards calls his own number, and they'll get him again in the backfield. And it seems like there's one or two guys from Spalding that sneak through every play. They'll bring up 3rd down again quickly.
And it's going to be 3rd and about 14 for the Tigers. I'm down here on the goal line. You've got Trey Dean and Parker Townsend split wide, and you got Cunningham on the other side. Let's see what the Tigers can draw up.
Fakes the handoff, looking to pass, rolls to the left side, throws.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Yep, really close to being intercepted there.
He saw Parker Townsend all alone down here on the 10-yard line because Trey Dean had taken his guy deep. Parker was wide open, but yet they were 5 black jerseys in front of Garrison Edwards' face, and when Garrison tried to thread the needle to Parker, which would have been caught, would have been a 1st down, possibly a turn and score, but it didn't work that way. So brings up 4th down and 14, and we're going to try a long field goal as McCarty Harrelson puts the tee down on the
29.
So it'll be a 39-yard field goal, one of the longest he's had this year.
Snap, hold, kick is up.
Plenty of distance. Sweet!
And the kick is good.
Nice.
We'll tack 3. 6:20 left to go. Go ahead.
Yeah, he could have kicked that one from another 10 yards out. It went that far through the uprights.
Love it. 13-7. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading on Eagle Sports.
Picture it, a cool, crisp morning on the lake. The bass are biting and your family's making memories that last a lifetime. At Overboard Marine and RV, they've got the boats ready for you. From brand new Helio pontoon boats built for family fun to tournament-ready Falcon and Blazer bass boats, plus pre-owned options, which means your perfect ride is waiting. Thinking about selling? Let them do the work for you with easy consignment sales and secure climate-protected storage. Turn your weekends into adventures by visiting the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Overboard Marine and RV today, where service is the difference. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. McCarty ready to kick off to this very resilient team. And Spalding. Ball will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. So that's 3 for 3.
Nice job. You know, was it last week, I think LaGrange had done that. They stepped a yard back, and it wasn't called, and they ran it out. This referee was on it, and he caught it on about the half-yard line, but his momentum took him back. He stepped a yard back in the end zone with a big foot and tried to run it out, and whistle blew. So Spalding County will take it over on the 20-yard line.
13-7 in favor of the Tigers.
Boy, this has been you could just sense the frustration from the fans in the stands, and you know they're a lot of them yelling out plays and trying to pump up the team, but you can sense their frustration. But the Tigers, they're frustrated as well, but their attitude is let's get it straight.
Quarterback will keep it himself. Hit the backfield, spun down, and finally brought down near the 10.
Your man, Jeremiah Culpepper, comes through the defensive end. Oh, did I say he's going to be visiting Georgia Tech Saturday?
Yes, he is.
That same guy came through and creates a 5-yard loss for the quarterback. He was trying to bootleg it, a naked boot out here by himself to see if the Tigers would be over pursuing, but Culpepper stood his ground, played his assignment like he's supposed to, and that's what you like to see.
Defense has kind of locked down things lately.
Second down and 15 from their own 15-yard line.
Man in motion. Almost picked off. Oh!
Jamari Brown came threw his right hand out there, Jack, and got just enough of the football that it deflected it north, actually, but toward the end zone, and see, nobody could catch it. So now you're looking at third down and 15. Wow, good job by Tiger defense, Jack.
Clock stops with 5:44. Both
teams still have 3 timeouts left, but you might need them a little bit later. But right now, really, the way things have been going, you don't really no need to use anything. I was going to say I would have called a timeout early on to say, hey, guys, y'all want to take a deep breath? Let's get this thing straight. But somehow the Tigers have managed to get back out on top.
Waiting for the snap.
So we're going to have a timeout called by
Spalding.
There you go.
They take a timeout. We'll take it as well. Tigers leading 13-7. We're in the second quarter of play. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking to stand out? Get noticed with Mud Creek Graphics in LaGrange. From custom t-shirts and hats to eye-catching signs, banners, tents, and more. If you can dream it, Mud Creek Graphics can print it. Locally owned, fast turnaround, and unbeatable quality. Whether it's for your business, team, or next big event, make your message pop with Mud Creek Graphics. Stop by today on West Point Road or follow Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
There's a snap. Tigers with a big rush. Slung out the left side, down the sideline, and he ran the hash march.
7 on 7, and that's not 7 on 7. That's actually number 7 on number 7, and Munkus was running hip to hip with him. But yet you're right. The ball was on a straight go route. He threw it on an out route, and nobody's there. So 4th down for Spalding County as the ball's on the 15-yard line. Munkus will stand back on the midfield at the 50-yard line. Again, not that great a punts. Most of them have been, like like a wounded duck or straight up. So let's see what we get here.
There's a snap. Tigers close to blocking again. Gonna let it bounce. Taking a little Spalding bounce, but not a big one. And they'll stop it inside at the 43. So another good defensive stop by the Tigers.
You know, Tiger fans, 5:28 left in the second quarter. Your Tigers up 13-7. Now is a time, knowing that Spalding County is going to, they deferred to the second half. So they're going to get the ball open in the third quarter. This is when the Tigers really need to take advantage of this offense. Open it up, get some confidence, and get the old Tiger swagger back, and let's go down here and march it in for a touchdown going away into halftime.
There's the snap, handoff, and Warner will run through 2 or 3 guys as he gets near the 50.
Nice job by Chandler Glisson saying, no. He came up behind Javarius and was helping him stay up. So you're not going to put my guy on the ground. So good job. Heads up play by Chandler Glisson.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Fake the handoff. Complete out here. And we'll get close to another first down.
Little wheel route between Trey Dean and Desmond Cunningham. Desmond on the outside flipped it around inside and should move the chains on that one. So good job by the Tigers.
It'll be the handoff this time. And good vision as we drive down across the 40. And that's 3 first downs in a row.
Nice job by
not full first down.
Javaris Warner just came through on the left side behind Gavin Laney. Was just kind of peeping his way through and picked up about 9 yards on that play.
And this time Edwards going to call it. And he'll run into the line of scrimmage.
It depends on the spot what they're going to give him.
Boy, they're not quick whistles tonight.
No. You can't blame the officials for calling a quick whistle. That's for sure. They're going to let them. Hopefully nobody gets hurt by them. Okay, so 3rd and 2. So he must have just hit a wall there. So big play here for the Tigers.
Trying to get him to jump. They'll check back to the line of scrimmage, the sideline. Twins this near side. Warner will stay in the backfield. It'll be a fake to Warner. Throwing way downfield. It falls incomplete.
Well, Trey Dean had triple coverage all by himself. He tried to, on a post route, come down to about the 20 and cut it in, but 2 of the guys had him so tight he just couldn't break away, and as a result, the ball lands out in the open. So it looks like the Tigers going to go for it on 4th down instead of trying to pooch punt it. So 3 minutes and 55 seconds, 4th down and about 3 for the Tigers. Actually, 4th and 2 for the Tigers.
Edwards going to run it himself. Gets the first down and more. Through the middle. Hit it to the end zone. 10, 5, touchdown Tigers!
Off the left side behind Gavin Laney and Tavian Edwards. Just simply a wide open hole. You can see Edwards with a burst. He came through and about 12 yards deep. He just put it in about half trot. And the secondary guy just half trotted with him knowing that he wasn't going to catch him. That's how you put it back on top. 4th down and 2, off left tackle, 37 yards, touchdown Tigers.
McCarty will come on to attempt to point after touchdown.
Actually, I think we're going for 2 guys. 19-7, your Tigers on, trying to make it 21-7. So Edwards and Trent Hodo in the backfield.
You're right, Craig.
Cunningham and Dre Dean is going to be out to the left. Let's see what the offense can draw up right now. Ball's placed on the 2.5-yard line, and we've got a delay of game. So the Tigers will back up. So now we may I see Parker coming on, but I'm just waiting to see if McCarty comes on.
Or do we do that to give ourselves a little more room to work with?
Could be, because I see Caleb McCamey coming on. There comes McCarty Harrelson. So we are going to back it up and attempt the point after try. It just backs it up 5 yards. McCarty puts the tee down on the 15-yard line, so a 25-yard point after touchdown as Parker Townsend gets ready to hold.
And here we go. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers will tag one on.
Nice night for McCarty Harrelson. He has been perfect. Perfect on the kickoffs, perfect on the field goals, perfect on the PAT, even a long PAT, a 25-yard PAT. That's a field goal in a lot of books.
We'll keep it here. 20-7 is your score in the second quarter of play. 3:47 left to go until halftime.
You know, the Tigers have just been inching and inching and inching away, and they just slowly but surely didn't come out blazing like we thought they would, but slowly but surely they've coming in and trying to capitalize on some defensive stance by the Tigers. Big-time defense really is what's kept them in good field position this first half.
And there's the kick. And brought out by the Jaguars. They'll get across the 20-yard line up to about the 23. And that's where they'll have it first and 10. 20-7 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. 3:34 left to go here in this first half.
Ball spotted on the 24-yard line. The kid picked it up about the 4, so he had about a 20-yard return. McCarty had some good hang time. One of the things I noticed about the kickoff team this time is they came down and they kind of broke down at about the 25-yard, about the 24, didn't really pursue any deeper, but that's where we are.
Spalding into the line of scrimmage. They'll get a couple of yards out of that one. Second down.
Bryson DeMooney on the tackle as he went in, and it's the first one he hit him in the backfield. He was able to get a yard out of it, but Bryson was able to bear hug him and sling him backwards. Second down and 9.
Spalding, a no-huddle offense just like the Tigers. Not quite as quick back to the ball.
Yep, no hurry to give the ball back to the Tigers any sooner than they need to. Second and 9.
Under 3 minutes now. Tigers showed an outside blitz. Here they come, and they're in there.
Monye Johnson hit him 6 yards in the backfield.
Where are they going to spot that, Greg?
I would think somewhere about the 20-yard line, but let's see. Because you got the side judge wanting to spot it. And the umpire's going to walk back to the 20-yard line. Yeah. There you go.
As we drove him all the way to the 5.
Yes. Monye Johnson, but it's like he came totally untouched. So it looks like somebody's called a timeout, and both teams left with 2, so maybe the Jaguars called a timeout.
All right, they'll take one. We'll take one as well. Ticking down to the final moments of the second half of play. Tigers up 20-7, 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both, and that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line, built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in LaGrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so LaGrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcabrx.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. It'll be a third down for Spalding. And it'll be a holding penalty against the Tigers.
Yeah, Ryland Cantrell, the tailback, was trying to go out for a pass. Ryland was really just blocking him, and it turned into a block, try to tackle without the football, and wound up being a hole. It's still third down, though, but instead of 3rd and 15, it looks like it's going to be 3rd and about 5. So still big play here for the Tigers. The scoreboard shows 3rd and 4.
Here's a snap. Tigers quick rush, throws it way downfield on the left side. Man to man. Ball caught by Spalding after got tipped, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
There is, I think, a flag back here, but I think it might be holding. Let's see what happens. Let's see what holding. I thought the official was going to say going to bring it back.
Yeah, they're walking back.
Holding Spalding. But you know what that reminded me of is the Auburn-Georgia game when Georgia tipped it and Ricardo Lewis picks it up, kicks it out of the air, scores a touchdown for the Tigers. Very reminiscent of that same play. So if you guys were watching that game, that's what it looked like, Jack.
It was a great play. It was bounced up. The Spalding player got under it, was able to catch it, and kept his feet.
Well, Monye Johnson was the first one through the line, and that flag came out quick from the referee of all people. So he saw very quickly that Monye Johnson was coming through, and they had his jersey being held, and the quarterback released it, and Munkus was stride for stride with the tail with it was 7-on-7, number 7, actually number 8 and 7 for Spalding County, but luckily for us, it was a holding, so that'll bring that back.
Third down again. Tigers in the backfield, thrown across the middle.
Intercept to KJ McQueen.
He's going down the field on the left side. Makes a man miss. Still on his feet to the 20-15. Down to the 10. Maybe to the 9.
Nice job by KJ McQueen. Intercepts it and just runs over several guys. And the last guy to tackle it was helmet on helmet. And there's a flag on the play here at the 9-yard line. There's a second flag flew down on the well, they're going to kick it back to the 9. So let's see what they saw. Not so sure I didn't see a block in the back from Spalding County because I saw a troop guy going down as if somebody had pushed him in the back. It's interesting to see what happens.
But it'll be Tiger ball nonetheless.
Nonetheless, absolutely. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go into halftime. Your Tigers up 20-7. Finally getting control of this football game from the Tiger standpoint. But he's going to come over and talk to Glisson. See if I can eavesdrop.
That's why Greg doesn't have cups on both of his ears, just has the one earpiece in. So he can listen in on things like this.
Heard after the interception, so it may be a block in the back from the Tigers. Let's see. No, against Spalding. And he crossed his arms. I don't know what the second penalty was, but it's going to be marked off against the Tigers, so don't know. But at any rate, the Tigers have the football on the 25-yard line. So that's a 15-yard penalty. Must have been some kind of personal foul, but I didn't see him do his fist across his wrist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, he was facing the other direction. I could run out there and just run right in the middle of the play right now.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, so I'd like to know what just happened. So would everybody else on the visitor sideline. All right, here we go.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Hand off to Warner. Warner pops to the outside. They grab his jersey, spin him down, and bring him down at the 25.
You know, no gain, but I tell you what, for these Tigers to get outside, we've had very little success trying to run it on the corners from the backfield. Where we've had success is off tackle, just basically north and south and off tackle.
Trying again, twins right. Going to follow Greg's advice. Go off tackle. They'll get down to the 20.
Pick up 4, maybe 5 yards on that. It'll bring up 3rd down and maybe 6, it looks like. Minute 30, the clock still ticking. Tigers with 2 timeouts, Jaguars with 2 timeouts. All right, so that'll back us up 5.
Yeah, Tigers will try to draw them off. It'll be us jumping off sides.
You know, I did tell you that we had a substitute in. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to call his name, number 50, Jalen Cannon, but unfortunately Cannon jumped, and he's come out, and he'll think about it a little bit.
An important moment, too.
3rd down and 11 for the Tigers. They've got to get down to the 14-yard line for a 1st down.
There's the snap. Turn, handoff to Warner. Warner gets to the outside, finding his way down along the sideline. Gets down inside
it's going to be close, Jack. It's probably going to be fourth and they're going to mark him out at the 16-yard line, so 4th and 2. Remember the last time we had a 4th and 2, we had Garrison Edwards off left tackle for a 37-yard touchdown.
Be happy to see that again.
Got to make it to the 14. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. 35 seconds left. Clock's ticking. Play clock. 10. Tigers got to do something. I think Glissen's just letting it play. He's probably going to call a timeout and think about it. Let's see. Yep, he does.
All right, they take a timeout. We'll take on as well. Tigers leading 20-7, trying to put more points on before we go into halftime. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange Troup High School Football is brought to you by Overboard Marine and RV.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Kia LaGrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear leg room and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your low comment, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football.
Plenty of leg, just wide right, Jack.
Yeah, we missed a field goal there. So it'll be 20-7 still as the Jaguars will come out with 14 seconds left to go. So a missed field goal, unusual. So they'll pull it out to the 20, and that's where Spalding will have it. More than likely just a snap and go inside.
Yeah, I'm going to stand here and see if I can get a little talk with Glisson if he wants to.
Snap, handoff. Tigers in the backfield with him, and that will be the end of the first half.
Well, the clock stopped with 7 unless there's a reason. No, it's ticking now.
And they'll do it. Tigers leading 20-7. Let's see if Greg can catch up with Coach Glisson.
Let me see where he is first. Here we go. All right, I got Coach Glisson. Tell us about that first half, Coach.
It's like the worst half of football we played in probably a year and a half. We act like, we just going to come out here and roll it out and just win the game. And these guys on the other side are playing really, really hard.
They are, Coach, and I know that you've heard the fans calling, but I know you guys will take care of business at halftime.
No, I don't listen to the fan. I'm coaching football.
All right, there you go. So you heard it. He says that tongue-in-cheek, but, you got when a quiet stadium like this, you're hearing the fans, but they're not frustrated at Coach. They're just frustrated that it's happening the way it's happening. And he knows that. But bottom line is they're going to go in, make some adjustments, and hopefully we won't have a repeat of this. We do. It'd be 40-14. We'll take that. But we hope we come out and we kind of get things together a little bit.
Well, we definitely got to take on the line of scrimmage. We'll talk more about that when we come back. We're going to be joined by Stuart Smith, the Public Information Director for the Sheriff's Department. Will be joining us at halftime. We're going to take a break. And, again, full spot break back to the station. Tigers leading at halftime, 20-7, right here on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the General Manager at Strictly-Hamby Mortuary here at our LaGrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Strictly-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We are celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4 here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Bowman, Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia, as the Tigers are leading 20-7. We'll talk about this first half in just a bit. Right now, the pride of Troup County, the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band on the field. And if I'm going to take a moment, Greg, being joined by Stuart Smith as well. But one of the great band directors that was a huge help back in the 80s and early 90s, Philip Whitley. He was the Troup Junior High School band director. And was my band director as a young man. Looked a whole lot like Burt Reynolds. He was a good-looking dude, and he sadly passed away. Had some lung issues over the past several years. Had lived a great life. Had been in education for a long time. Worked in IT, and just a great guy. He worked along with Mr. Ralph Johnson to lead our band through the 80s and the early 90s. So our thoughts and prayers out to that family. But he was a fine fellow, But right now we're being joined up here in the booth by Stuart Smith. Stuart, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, Jack. How are you?
I'm great. It's been a great season for the Tigers, 8-0. But this Spalding team coming in said we don't care if we're 2-7 or not. We're going to put up a fight.
Little scrappy out here, and I keep having to remind myself it's not Friday night, it's Thursday, so I do got to get up and go back to work in the morning. So
I had a kid text me a little bit ago and said, "This morning, if I'm out past midnight, do I have to come to school tomorrow?" I said, "Yes."
Yes, because we do too. We're coming all the way from Griffin, so yes.
Yes, you sure do. But Stuart, so many things going on with the sheriff's department. It's interesting. I was actually reminded a little bit about what y'all have to do. They block off all the streets around the stadium here. I actually had to kind of maneuver myself to find a parking space in for our radio broadcast. But y'all do such a great job. I think y'all made a great decision with the city and joint to kind of clear off there in front of college, getting ready for the ball games. And I think it's been a great experience.
Yeah, and full transparency, we borrowed that idea from up here in Spalding County.
There you go.
We were up here a couple years ago.
Did Byron tell you about that?
No. We were up here a couple years ago, I think,
two years ago.
For the Troup playoff game. I think it was up here. And we just kind of saw the layout that they had up here. And we're always trying to improve things at Callaway Stadium. And just saw the way they set up the roads out here, the blocking the road off in front of the stadium, because it's kind of a similar setup to Callaway Stadium, the way the roads are up here. And we kind of looked at that. We talked to some of their deputies up here, the way they run things, and got some ideas from them and shared some ideas. And you can't create things unless you get ideas from other people, and they seem to run a smooth job up here, and so we borrowed their ideas and changed some things at Callaway Stadium. It was some learning curves for a lot of people, but I think now that it's been in place for the last couple of years, people appreciate the way we do things at Callaway Stadium now.
Yeah, instead of a textile mill, they got a graveyard on the other side. So
exactly.
That's the only difference. But what's been going on up there at the sheriff's department? How are things?
Just rocking and rolling at the sheriff's office, working under Sheriff Woodruff and the command staff there. I just appreciate the job that they allow me to do, and working with the school systems, working with the media, being able to tag alongside Troup High football for all these years, and we just enjoy serving the people of Troup County, running the jail, running the patrol division, investigations. It's about 180 people strong down there, and they just do an incredible job every day for us.
I hope folks realize how much more intertwined the sheriff's department, police department, and the school system are nowadays, and that we've got officers in every building across the system.
We do. We have SROs started many, many years ago, and they just started in the high schools. And then from there, it went to the middle schools, and now we have SROs in the middle schools, high schools, and elementary schools. And some people think, why do you have them in elementary schools? Well, they're there, number one, to protect the building. But when you look at the SROs in the elementary schools, a lot of them are there also to be mentors to these kids. And I have the pleasure of the last, 12, 13 years now to run the junior deputy program for the third graders. And I'm still doing that. I enjoy doing it. And it's funny, I see kids that are now in middle school or high school that I had in third grade that remember me. And it's just those impacts that these SROs can do, not just there to be safe to protect the schools, but to make a difference in some of these kids' lives.
Well, think about what you're doing, too. You're establishing a rapport, and kids know that when you need something, when you're in danger, when you're worried, a guy in uniform is the guy you want to go to. Establish that level of trust early on with the kids, and that will hopefully be a fruitful thing as they go through life.
100%. And, you can make an impact on somebody with that first time you meet them. That can be a positive impact or a negative impact. And we teach our guys and girls to go in there and just have a positive impact with everybody that they come in contact with, and the schools are the first place you can do that.
Yep. Let's take a quick break. I'll ask you to hang over for one more break when we come back. Lots more to talk about as we're in the halftime of the Troup and Spalding game. Troup's leading right now 20-7 on Eagle Sports.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news, Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we've got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Falcon Boats introduces the new 18 Freedom, an entry-level bass boat with the stable ride, fishability, and customer service the Falcon brand is known for. The 18 Freedom is equipped with everything needed to go fish, with room to make it your own down the road. Freedom to live, freedom to fish, freedom to make it your own. Falcon Boats. Go fish.
Available at Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange. Make your home or business look like new with the help from Restore Pressure Washing and Salt Washing, the area's top-rated clean team with over 100 5-star reviews on Google and Facebook. We offer safe, effective salt washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, house washing, deck and fence cleaning, even Christmas lighting installation. We're fully insured, family-run, and deliver warranted services with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call 706-415-7637 or visit restorepressurewashing.com for your fast, free quote, and let us do the dirty work.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore with Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia. Tigers leading 20-7. Kept Stuart Smith over. What's your official rank?
Lieutenant.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I go by Stuart, though. So
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that's right.
Lieutenant Stuart.
Yeah.
But Stuart, one of the biggest events coming up next week, which is hard to believe, is Halloween. And a lot of people will be at the senior night for the Troup game. There'll be also basically the region championship game, no matter the outcome of this, between Sandy Creek and Troup. But there'll also be a lot of kids running around in this community.
Yeah. Halloween night, falling on a Friday night. Troup High football, it's going to be a good night. And obviously there'll be, the normal trick-or-treaters out. A lot of them hit those fall festivals.
Yep.
It's certainly a good place to go. But people still traditionally hit the neighborhoods. And we certainly want to remind people on Halloween night, Friday night, when you're out, just pay attention, slow down. If you're in neighborhoods, a lot of neighborhoods, they pack it. I know a lot in the county, a lot of the city, it's like Christmas for them.
Yeah.
And so just slow down. Don't let your kids go out by themselves. Go with a group of kids, adults, go with them, know where your kids are going, and just talk to your kids about that. Just be safe, know where you're going, watch traffic, stay off the road if you can, and just be careful on Friday night. And hopefully it'll be a fun, safe Halloween night, and hopefully it'll be a win for the Tigers as well.
Even if you've got something dark on and scary, get something reflective on you. Especially if you're going to be walking up and down the streets. Because
take a flashlight with you.
Yep.
Yep.
My daughter last year, we had that little trick or treat at her house and or College Avenue. A great time as people are coming through. And, it is fun to see what these kids are going to be wearing.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's a fun night, and I think parents and teachers are probably happy it's on a Friday night. That way they can
bring it in the next day.
That way they don't come in on a sugar high. You know.
And the teachers come in on sugar high, too.
Exactly.
Because I'm going to eat all the Reese's out of my kids' stuff.
Reese's Cups are my favorite.
Yep.
So, of course, now this time of year, they're starting to put out the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes.
Well,
so that's me right there.
Me understanding your love for Christmas vacation. I know that you're already excited about it. Have you got your Advent calendar up yet?
Not yet. It's waiting to come out, but it'll be a beaut when it comes out.
Because there'll be a Facebook post pretty much once a week letting me know how close we're getting.
There'll be a countdown. You can count on it.
I don't know if you've seen some of Stuart's social media, but he sometimes puts this really handsome face in the pictures of the folks from Christmas vacation.
Right. That's right.
And let you know that it's getting close to time.
It is.
It's getting close to time. Stuart, we have a lot of fun, but we do appreciate all the hard work that the men and women of the Sheriff's Department go through. All of the folks that serve us in our police forces, our Sheriff's Department. People got to realize it's not just what they do on the highways, in the communities. Y'all are so much in the courts as well.
We are. We oversee the court system. We oversee the government center. The sheriff is responsible for the safety and security of the government center. And so we have an entire staff at the government center, an entire staff that runs the jail, our patrol division. There's a lot of behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. That's a good point you make up about the security integrity of the government center.
Well, they're always very polite as I make my way to go pay my taxes.
Yeah.
It's a great team that y'all have got there.
Yes,
of course,
sir.
County commission meetings, everything else that takes place. To run, because we're doing it at the high schools now with our metal detectors and all that sort of thing. But y'all have trained these guys to be so efficient, so quick to get folks in and out in as quick a manner as possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's some days it's busier than others. There may be a day where there's not court or anything like that, and so it's a slow day. But there may be a day where we've got court in 3 courtrooms up there.
Yeah, you got all the potential jurors coming in.
Yeah.
Especially as you're trying to seat juries. I've had the privilege of serving on a couple of grand juries in the past few years. And, folks, you want to talk about a trip and want to know kind of what's going on in this world.
Yeah.
I will never buy a Dodge Charger because there were 6 involved in incidents in the grand juries we were doing.
Right.
If a crime did committed, there's probably a Dodge Charger somewhere around.
It might have been red too,
Might have been the same one.
Yeah.
But well, Stuart, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join us as we talk about our folks in law enforcement. It's a great night for the Tigers, leading 20-7. Hey, let's tag a few more on in the second half. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
What are you doing? Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Kia LaGrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support the low comic, and God bless America.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks live here from Griffin, Georgia. As in the background you hear the band for Spalding County. The Spalding County Jaguars are trailing the Troup High School Tigers by a score of 20-7. It was the Spalding County Jaguars that jumped on the board quick on the Tigers. They were leading 7-0. Tigers came back with a field goal, made it 7-3. Were able to get a touchdown, made it 10-7. Able to get another touchdown, another field goal, got us up to the 27 mark. But there's been a whole lot of punting in this ball game. Greg, do I have you down there with me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm really, really concerned that we don't seem to be managing the line of scrimmage like we usually do.
Well, you heard my discussion with Coach G, and he is not all too happy with just the attitude of the players. Some of them are, just he's like they're supposed to be just handed to him, and I'm sure he addressed that at halftime. And I said he was like Nick Saban-like on the sideline. I saw it earlier where he had grabbed a couple of face masks and kind of straightened them up, and I like that. Sometimes it's like you need that, but I also want to see some of our captains, some of our senior leaders stepping up and saying, "Hey guys," grabbing face masks to the teammates, say, "Look, come on now, this is uncalled for."
Well, one of the things, and Stuart was just sharing this with me off the air, is as they were getting on the bus and last few comments that Coach had for them before they got going was he said there hasn't been a Saturday in college football this year. There has not been an upset in the top 10. So these guys in Spalding County are very, this is their senior night. It's their last game of the season. They got nothing to lose, and they're going to throw everything that they have at the Tigers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I know the score is 20-7, Troup Tigers over the Spalding Jaguars, but you wouldn't know that if you were hitting the game. Just the energy that Spalding has brought in. You're right. They don't have anything to lose, everything to gain to upset the Tigers tonight. So that's what their goal is right now, is to come back and try to win this ball game. And of course the Tigers, hopefully they've made some adjustments. And really the biggest thing at halftime is the big A, a little attitude adjustment in that, this is not yours. Not yet. You still got another half. Come out and play like you're supposed to be playing, and don't take these guys for granted. We are still dealing with a bunch of 14, 15, and 16-year-old kids. So sometimes, they need as my mama used to say, they need a notch snatched in your tail a little bit. So that may be what they got at halftime, a little spanking, verbal spanking, so to speak. And we'll see how they attack the second half as we open up on defense again. And, defense really, Jack, defense has really set the tone for the Tigers the first half.
Well, they kept us in the ball game, Greg. As we saw Spalding really take advantage of some situations. They got some good field position. The ball has bounced their way in the special teams as well. There's a couple of punts that really shouldn't have been good punts, end up big, but they've also had some bad experiences with one punt that seemed to almost lose yardage. But I don't know that I've seen this many punts the whole season between these two teams.
No, it's just one of those things. Of course, I really felt like we had an opportunity to put hands on the ball when Spalding has been punting, because they're other than one good bounce that they got, terrible punt, but when it hit the ground, it rolled 25 yards. Yeah. Our first punt, nice hang time, but it's like a 9-iron, and when it hit the turf,
it exploded back.
Well, it came backward 15 yards. Like, where is this coming from? And you just had a feeling that it's like, okay, we're not going to let this be one of those nights, and we slowly but surely nickel and dime offensively and pulled us out of this. And finally gained an advantage and could be up 23 to – could be more than that, but let's face it, we could be up 23-7. But right now it's 20-7, and we'll take what we can get right now. But hopefully the second half will be the Tigers that we're accustomed to seeing. And but you know what? These pesky Jaguars are not going anywhere. They have been playing lights out this whole first half, just speeding around the football, and hard for the Tigers to get on the edge offensively. So.
They've really done a good job of stopping the run for the Tigers.
Yep.
They're really keying on the run. But now I will say our pass blocking has been pretty good. Garrison's pretty much stayed upright. They really haven't been in the backfield on that very much. But we got to have that same intensity as we try to run the ball.
No doubt about it. You know, what we've done is had 2 touchdowns over 30 yards by Garrison Edwards off left tackle. But getting out on the corners, a little tough. Javaris Warner's had some decent yardage. He's probably had 50 to 60 yards in the first half. My guess, just running up the middle, inside the tackles, breaking tackles, but he just hadn't had that breakaway yet to get him a touchdown. So let's hope we can make that change in the next half.
We're getting ready for the second half of play. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. 20-7, the Tigers leading on Eagle Sports.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. It'll be the Spalding Jaguars that get the ball back as we start the third quarter of play. The teams have come back in. They've got their stretching done. They're ready to go. Tigers are running with a little more urgency as they make their way onto the field. Looks like there's a little bit of a jump in their step because there's a foot in their butt. There, the clock is ticked down. Now Spalding has made their way on the field. Kicking team's fixing to run out there. 20-7. Go ahead, Greg.
No, I was just talking to Coach Lawson, and we just kind of give it, hey, every night's not going to be the perfect night for football, and we come off a short week, and it's kind of to be expected. I think the entire community, Tiger Nation was talking, is this one thing we don't want to do is to be emotionally down. But you know what? It's tough. You're coming off a short week, and I said Monday night that if you're going to come off a short week after a big game like the LaGrange game last week, then give me a choice of Fayette County and Spalding, I'll take either. But
nobody told Spalding though.
No, they didn't, and they're going to give it all they got.
There's the kick. Take it down around the 5. Ball's bounced off him. He'll pick it up and be swarmed down, and he'll get back to the 10. That's it.
Man, don't you live football like that? But that's why hustle. You never know when that opportunity is going to present itself. But man, see, there you go. That's firing up Coach Glisson now. He's talking, got the kids running off. He's giving them high fives and said, let's go. All right, so setting the tone with defense now. Starting the second half, your Tigers up 20-7. Come on, fans, let's get it rolling.
It was a great job by our defense to kind of keep us things in the Tigers' way, getting good field position for the offense. Actually, we were in the red zone, but 3 times only came away with 3 points at one point with the missed field goal. Here comes Spalding. Man in motion from the far side. Waiting, taking his time. Snap. And they're going to try to pop off to the right side. They tried to hand off it the inside, nothing there. They'll get a couple of yards off the right.
I tell you what, Skyland Strong along with Davis Munkus and Ryland Cantrell all over that play. But, it's they're so quick. They, as in Spalding County, quicker than you think. They're not that big of a team physically, but man, they have speed on both sides of the football.
3rd and 7. Motion comes back, stops at a wing on the left side. Quarterback takes the snap, handoff. Got to ramp up. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard more.
Nice job by Bryson DeMooney. Just bear hugs him. I like the way Bryson is playing that middle line right now. He's in on a lot of plays. Big
night for him tonight.
He's getting a chance to play tonight, and he's wanting to make the most of it.
So they'll bring up a 3rd down now. They'll put twins to this near side, twins to the right. Man in motion in the back of the backfield. He'll go back to the quarterback's left. Quarterback all by himself. Low snap, and he gets it away just as he's hit. And that'll fall incomplete.
Ball over the middle, and everybody looked like they were going deep on deep routes. Nobody in a little short hook route. And like you said, the ball's right over the linebacker's head, fall incomplete. So 4th down and 8 for Spalding County, and Davis Munkus will back up. He should position himself somewhere about the 50-yard line, maybe the 45.
Quarterback's had no time to throw tonight. We've been in his face every time he's got the ball. High snap. He'll get the punt off.
Terrible punt.
He'll take a Spalding bounce, though, across the 50 to the 48. And that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, still good field position. But, again, when I say terrible punt, it came off his foot looking terrible. But it just had that end-over-end roll. I guess, if you're Spalding, you'll take it. It's not the prettiest thing, but my word. But the Tigers, great field position.
So this will be the first time for the Tigers with the ball in the second half, leading 20-7 over the Jaguars to Spalding. Garrison Edwards, the quarterback, will stand in there. Take the snap, turn, hand off to Javaris Warner. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Pick up maybe about 2, maybe 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Once more back to the line. Javaris pounding some yards. Still on his feet. And a little tush push like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Spalding's got a player down, but you're right. It's like we've got an extra offensive lineman in. We've got an injured player for Spalding County down on the 50-yard line.
He was in the backfield. They'll bring the players off the side. He's sitting up at least. That's a positive sign. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station while they check on this young man. Tigers leading 20-7, driving down the field on Eagle Sports.
When it rains, it pours. Unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers with the ball, man in motion. Now swinging out to Warner. Warner with a catch. Up the field on the right side. He'll go out after picking up the first down.
Nice block by Davis Munkus on the outside. Good stalk block. We've been running an unbalanced line, really a tight line. We've got, you've got center guard tackle, and an extra tackle out on the left side.
Here we go, Warner again. Hit as he takes the ball across the 40 to the 39. Third quarter of play, 9:29 left to go, clock ticking. 20-7 in favor of the Tigers.
It picked up the yard to the left side. Hurry up offense by the Tigers. Kind of their modus operandi all season long.
Hodo comes in, and he'll follow behind his blockers and find a little bit of extra running room. And he'll get down to the 35.
He'll pick up about 4 yards down to the 35. Should bring up
about 3rd and 5, I think.
3rd and 5 for the Tigers.
Garrison looks to throw. Now he'll go up the field, slip down.
It looks like he might have tried to. It was a quarterback draw. He slips
just short of the first down. Got to get inside the 30.
Maybe they can get the Jaguars to jump off sides, but no intention of punting.
Hodo goes in motion. We'll look back.
So let's try it again.
Glisson will roll over to the left side of the wing. Garrison looks to throw. Throws on the right side. Complete. Is it enough?
Tell you what, I believe it's a first down. Davis Munkus catches it, steps out of bounds. Yep, they're moving the chains.
He stepped just on the other side of the yard marker and made the catch. Greg, just shows you the confidence they've got in that young man. Hand off again into the line, and strong running to the 25. Still on his feet.
Dragging about.
Wow. All the way to the 20.
Yes. Davis Munkus covers up the fumble. They had snatched it out. We're talking about a late whistle, Jack, and the ball just rolling around. Davis was able to jump on it.
He should have been down at the 20.
No doubt, and because they just kept on, wound up. He actually picked up about 4 yards, but wound up. The ball now was recovered 4 yards short of the line of scrimmage, so it'll be second down and about 14 for the Tigers.
Take the handoff. Garrison throws it down towards the end zone.
Yes!
And touchdown, Tigers!
Blaze Bell on a post pattern. The players on the sideline was hollering, Blaze on a post pattern in front of everybody. Edwards laid it up perfect. Bell did not break stride. Caught it on the 1 yard line into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the way to start your first possession of the second half. Tigers 26-7. Good job by also Davis Munkus covering that fumble as the coach is congratulating Bell as he comes off. But very important that Munkus was able to grab that strip ball out to keep the Tigers' drive alive.
Harrelson on to attempt the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. Tigers tack another one on, 27-7. 7:18 left to go here in this third quarter of play. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Picture it, a cool, crisp morning on the lake. The bass are biting and your family's making memories that last a lifetime. At Overboard Marine and RV, they've got the boats ready for you. From brand new Helio pontoon boats built for family fun to tournament-ready Falcon and Blazer bass boats, plus pre-owned options, which means your perfect ride is waiting. Thinking about selling? Let them do the work for you with easy consignment sales and secure climate-protected storage. Turn your weekends into adventures by visiting the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Overboard Marine and RV today, where service is the difference.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. It'll be first down for Spalding. Ball placed down on the 20-yard line. And here we go. Spalding's second time with the ball in this half. Had to punt it the last time. Tigers showing blitz. Quick handoff and nothing doing. We got him in the backfield.
Good job by Monte Hurd from his linebacker position. Just stunned it in there and grabbed it for what, Jack? Maybe a 3-yard, 4-yard loss?
I think so.
No, a 5-yard loss. Good job, Monte Hurd. Nice read. Stepping in for Bubba Taylor tonight, doing an excellent job there. It's just we talk about the depth of the Tigers, and it's just nice to see there's no let down when you bring in your seconds.
Handoff, and we'll drag him down. Great job. Individual tackle by the Tigers.
Skyland Strong once more blitzing through there, reads it real well on a tailback handoff, and is able to drag him down, only a yard gain. So it's 3rd down and 14 for Spalding County. 27-7, your Tigers on top. Little bit more breathing room. They took that first possession and drove it down the field on a nice post pattern from Edwards to Blaze Bell on a 35, 37-yard touchdown pass to make your score 27-7.
Back to the line come the Spalding Jaguars. Man in motion. They're going to watch you go in motion.
The clock's out. It should be delay a game.
Yeah, it took a long time.
No, they call a timeout.
Okay. The quarterback just got to watch the guy go in motion like, he's doing a good job. I'm going to make sure he gets over there. They take a timeout. We'll take them as well. Tigers leading 27-7. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit RestorePressureWashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Here we go. Spalding, after a timeout, comes back out. Man in motion. Maybe this time they'll snap it. They do. And they got that screen look back to the right side. Caught, but quickly taken down. The screen is a good call as quickly as we get in the backfield, but the Tigers are reading it well.
Tell you what, nice job by Skyland Strong. As soon as it's hit, as soon as it's caught, he just waylaid the receiver. They picked up significant yards, but not enough for the first down as they'll punt the ball away again. 4th down and 5.
Second possession, second punt.
So Munkus will be back on his own 41-yard line.
Tigers were coming after it.
Off the side of his foot, Jack. It may roll out of bounds. Great field positions, and we got a flag from way back here. Another flag. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're seeing. I was looking at the ball. We got something that happened away from the flow of the football, but we've got flags all over the place. And based on the reaction of some of the Tigers sidelines, I wonder if it's against the Tigers. It may be a face-off in hockey, you know what I mean? Let's see.
Personal foul, face mask against
Spalding.
And that's all.
So we may either get after the punt. Face mask. Okay, good. So we'll wind up not repunting it. The Tigers will have excellent field position.
Kick off the side of his foot went out of bounds about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it was a terrible punt. But I've said that 4 or 5 times. It turned out to be the punt looked terrible. Once it hit the ground, it rolled. But right here, this hit the ground and went straight out of bounds.
So now the ball will rest on the 22-yard line. And great field position for the Tigers here. Third quarter play, Tigers leading 27-7. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Let's go ahead and get this thing put away, guys. There's a snap. Garrison looking to pass. Got time. Got time. Still there. Throws. Looks a little quick. Hits across the middle. Falls incomplete.
Looks like it was intended for Parker Townsend. He was real close to stepping across the line of scrimmage as well, but Parker had a man hip to hip with him and was looking for a flag, but just didn't get one. So let's see if we can see what the second down calls for the Tigers. Second 10, balls on the 22 of Spalding County. Trying to coordinate which footballs we should put in.
All right, looks like they got it
Coach
now.
Andrew Calhoun has got quite an arm on him. He should have seen it throw right then.
Garrison will swing it out to Warner. Shoestring tackle, get him in the backfield.
If he picks up anything, maybe a yard. Yeah, he may have picked up a yard. 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball still resting on the 22.
Greg, I hear the concession stands about to close.
I was just thinking, man, I need to run get me a Chick-fil-A or something, you know?
They might be going with the cheap ones there.
I like it.
Garrison back to pass. Lots of time, throws across the middle.
Yes!
Touchdown, Tigers!
Another touchdown by Blaze Bell. 22-yard, cross the middle, catches it on the 1, steps in his second touchdown reception in just as many series. Nice throw by Garrison Edwards under no pressure whatsoever. Plenty of time, set back, planted his foot, and drilled it into Blaze Bell's chest on the 1-yard line.
Credit to all the receivers, making it very difficult for the Jaguars to find the receiver. Kind of a shell game back there, moving all those receivers around. Then Blaze has become the over-the-middle champion. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. Tigers will get 34 on the board, 34-7 with 3:41. We're still in the third quarter. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Looking to stand out? Get noticed with Mud Creek Graphics in LaGrange. From custom t-shirts and hats to eye-catching signs, banners, tents, and more. If you can dream it, Mud Creek Graphics can print it. Locally owned, fast turnaround, and unbeatable quality. Whether it's for your business, team, or next big event, make your message pop with Mud Creek Graphics. Stop by today on West Point Road or follow Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Keeler Grange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear leg room and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KeelerGrange.com. Help support your local comic, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. They'll mount a return this time. Get the ball up to the 26-yard line before brought down.
There's a flag on the play, though, coming from the back judge. Let's see what it is and who is against. Against Spalding. It's hard for me to see the signal from the, obviously, can't see through muddy water. Can't see what the signal is, but you know what? It's against Spalding, so it'll back them up.
Personal foul of some sort.
Back them up all the way to the 11-yard line.
So things settling down for the Tigers. Leading out right now by a score of 34-7. 3:35 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Here comes Spalding. Single back to the backfield, along with the quarterback. Here's the snap. Tigers in the backfield quickly. Wow.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Riley Cantrell on the tackle, but, man, let's see. I think the Tigers recover it, Jack. We did. Jeremiah Culpepper on the 4-yard line, actually the 8-yard line. Nice job. Woo! That was, Jack, hardly no. Cantrell was in there making a tackle. I believe he stripped the football.
Doing what he's taught to do.
Wow. On the 8-yard line, first and goal for the Tigers.
One play for Spalding, and they lose it.
Well, can we say it's been a about face from the third quarter to the first quarter for sure?
This is what we're expecting the first quarter play.
Yep. 34-7, your Tigers on top, looking to put another touchdown on the board.
Hodo comes in as the back of the backfield. Garrison calls for it. Hodo gets the call. Fights down, still on his feet, down to the 3.
They're going to mark him on the, 3-yard line. Nice surge by that offensive line.
They're playing a much better second half. Quickly, Hodo going to walk into the end zone.
Yes.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Trent Hodo, finally, touchdown right up the middle. I know he's happy about that. It's been a while since Hodo has crossed the goal line. Good job, Tigers. 40-7.
So all's kind of right with the world now.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and head toward Virginia Tech, okay?
You better stop. Here comes the snap. Hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers increase their lead 41-7 with 2:59 left to go. Less than a minute drive. We'll keep it here. And this gets us back to where we wanted to be. Kind of what we were expecting as we started this contest. It took us 3 quarters to figure it out.
3 minutes. Students, you're not driving, go ahead and start calling your rides now. It's 39.
I think the announcer may be expecting a running clock in the fourth quarter because he's telling the kids to call for their parents. I think they've had to do that a couple of times this season. 41-7, Tigers on top. Harrelson on to kick it off. And he does. Big kick. Take it at the 4, up to the 10. Tries to find a way around and nothing doing.
Nice job by Jeremiah Culpepper. That's a name we've called out a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's had a big night tonight. Tigers have it. This game well in hand now. 41-7. Still 2:53 left in the third. So 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. 2 by Blaze Bell, 1 by Trent Hodo. Now Blaze has quietly become one of the leading receivers for the Tigers.
You know, it's funny. We talked about that, early in the season. Glisson mentioned that we might have to have Munkus on defense. But we've got several receivers, all of them fully capable of scoring long balls.
That's the quarterback. He had to just kind of pitch that because he had a man in his face immediately.
He did. Guys like Trey Dean, Desmond Cunningham, Parker Townsend, Blaze Bell. That's 4 guys I mentioned, and I hadn't even mentioned Davis Munkus.
Yep.
You throw Davis in it, you got 5 really top-notch receivers. Offensive line that blocks. I mean, the Tigers have got the weapons. They've got the personnel for sure. We just need some blessings for continued success throughout this season, the remainder of the season.
A lot of they run the screen again and get some yardage out of this one.
Well, you know that's going to happen eventually. So kudos to them. That's one of the big plays other than that touchdown run in the first quarter. The first touchdown of the game. That's probably their second biggest offensive ground gain.
I knew what you meant. Going to hand off a guy to the right side. He's going to get to the corner and get stopped there short of the 40.
Still picks up about 6.
Clock ticks down near 2 minutes. 41-7. Back to the line of scrimmage comes the Spalding County Jaguars. Man in motion from the far side. Quarterback going to keep it. Cuts back inside and brought down right after he gets to the 40 to about the 42.
Nice job by Rylan Cantrell, and then followed up with Monte Hurd from his linebacker position. Good pursuit there. That ball will be spotted on the 40. Third down and 4.
Here they come again. George Spalding no quitting these kids.
I agree.
Man in motion back to the right side. Quarterback back to pass. Got a little bit of time. Airs it out on the right side. And almost picked off.
Well read by Davis Munkus as he was from his rover position, just slipped over, tried to get around a couple of Jaguars and tried to dive at it, and it tipped off his fingers. But, man, that would have been a good interception. As it turns out, Davis Munkus might still have an opportunity to receive this punt and do something with it, as it'll bring up 4th down, and the Jaguars punter is standing on their own 25-yard line.
Never sure how this is going to go with this punter. There's a snap. They'll get it off. Bounces. Kind of straight up. Now it'll take a little bit of a Spalding bounce and roll up. Just short of the 20, about the 22, 23-yard line. We'll keep it here. 41-7 is our score. No scores from around the area because nobody else is playing tonight.
We look forward. I mentioned go ahead and going to Virginia Tech.
Yeah, what y'all got going there?
We're excited about having to get a chance to go up to Blacksburg and watch the Hokies take on the Cal Bears. Think about it now. College football is changing when you've got Stanford and Cal part of the ACC.
No, that's a long drive.
Yeah, and horse and buggy too.
Yeah. Handoff is Warner.
Here we go.
On the left side, he could go.
Here we go.
50, 40. A guy's got an angle. Going into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Javoris Warner, one play all the way.
I don't see any flags. 78 yards off left tackle. One of the longest runs this season by Javoris Warner. Finally, we talk about Garrison Edwards having off the left side 2 touchdowns. Javoris says, I won't mind. Cincinnati commit, 78 yards, Tiger touchdown.
Wow. And credit Spalding, they didn't give up on the play.
He didn't, but you can see Javoris, once he hit the past the linebackers, he put it in second and third gear, and, man, he just wasn't going to be denied.
Nope.
He took off with a tremendous amount of speed.
Now the point after touchdown, snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers will tack 7 more on. And lead 48-7 with 40 seconds. We'll keep it here as we're getting close to the quarter mark. I think that should indicate a running clock going into this fourth quarter, Greg.
I was just thinking, I didn't say anything earlier because we were only up by about 20. But now all of a sudden we're up.
Four touchdowns in one quarter.
No doubt. Yeah, it was 20-7 at halftime. Now it's 48. 4 touchdowns in the third. That's what I'm talking about. Coach Glisson said, ask them how they like that, baby. His fans are excited about that, and that's what we expect. And, hey, we're glad that they settled down and got that going.
That's what you call a halftime adjustment there.
There you go. There you go. So, yeah, clock should be running in the fourth quarter for sure.
So there's the kick. Take it down near the end zone. And, oh, my goodness, he makes this miss. Still on his feet, and he'll get close to the 20. But a nice dodge by the Spalding County Jaguar there.
Yeah.
He'll lay 3 guys. Look like Bugs Bunny and the Bull.
You know, I've been looking for my boss on the sideline. She must have made her way up to someplace warmer.
Are you getting cool down there?
No, I'm good. I don't see her, so, oh well. I guess you'll find me after the game.
59 is the temperature is registering right now. And here we go, Spalding with the ball again. There's a snap. Quarterback going to keep it right up the middle. Going to get some running room. Actually, they could go. Got to get a good angle on him. 40.
No, Davis Munkus caught him. You could just see that happen. He had some speed. Davis outran him and picked him up on the 25-yard line. A tremendous gain for sure, but Davis Munkus said, no, not on my time. You're not going to make it.
22 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Spalding says, "Hey, we're not done yet." There's a snap, handoff, and he's an elusive fella. Makes 2 guys miss, but that'll be the end of the third quarter play. Tigers 4 touchdowns in this third quarter. 48-7 is your score. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. This is the Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Greg, if you don't mind, before we go into this fourth quarter, I want to mention we asked for your prayers for my nephew, Clancy Alford. My sister Lisa and Dr. Terry Alford's son, their oldest child. He's been diagnosed with colon and liver cancer. They've begun a regimen of treatment that they'll be getting started with in the next week or so. But they had a beautiful vigil at the LaGrange High baseball field for him tonight. The community is very much supporting him and the family. But if you'll, of course, extend your prayers to Clancy and his wife, Braylee, as he'll be going through a difficult time facing cancer.
You know, I didn't put 2 and 2 together till last Friday night when they had the moment of silence during the game, and I thought, that's Jack's nephew. I had no idea, and you're right. A lot of prayers need to be up for that young man.
33 years old and facing something like this, but he's got great support. He's very positive about the regimen of care that they're about to place upon him. And Spalding trying to do something here after a big run a moment ago. Number 6 going to get free and brought down as he crosses the 20.
Aaron's on the tackle. He still picks up about 8 yards. It'll be 4th down and 2. Don't know what the kicking situation's like, but you might as well go for it. Clock is running. Should be a running clock in the fourth quarter. I mean, we've been running anyway since that was a running play, but it should be running 48-7. Your Tigers on top.
There's a snap. Quick throw. Complete. And let's see, Greg, what's the yardage?
All right, he'll get down to the 12-yard line, 4 yards beyond what he needed for a first down. So they'll have a first down on the 12-yard line.
So they'll extend their drive. We're in the fourth quarter of play. Tigers leading by a substantial score, 48-7. But Spalding has made them work for it. There's a snap, turn, handoff, and hit and brought down just shy of the 10.
Getting off the ground on the bottom is Monte Hurd and number 92. I don't find him on my roster, Jack.
I'll see if I can pull it up in a second. Clock running, 9:31. There's a snap. Handoff going around the left side. Number 6 will try to extend the play. Helmet's flying off. Flag's flying.
There's a flag thrown back where a couple of Tigers on the ground on the turf at about the 11 to 12-yard line. Let's see what that is. But you're right, the kid kept running, and he stepped out of bounds at the 3-yard line. But let's see what the call is.
So face mask against the Tigers. So that's only a benefit to Spalding. Coach running a variety of guys into the ball game right now.
Looks like it's first and goal from the 2.
They'll go into the end zone, and Spalding will pick up a touchdown here late in the contest. So 48-13 right now, and let's see what the point after looks like. They'll line up. Of course, last week we mentioned against Mary Persons, they weren't able to put any points on the board, so second touchdown for them tonight. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good, so they'll tack on one more. 48-14. 9:01 clock stop as they're resetting things. Let's go ahead and take 60 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading again 48-14 on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange Troup High School Football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We are celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4 here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. 48-14 is your score. We're in the fourth quarter play. Clock is running. And the Tigers will come out on the field. Edwards will remain in there. Hodo will come out with him. Twins to this near side. And it'll be Hodo with the call. He makes several guys miss. He spins and finally be brought down at about the 36. They'll give him forward progression to the 37. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Hodo will stay in there at the tailback position. A couple of younger wide receivers in there. Check their numbers in just a second. Roll the wing back over to this near side. And it'll be Hodo, the ball carrier. They'll stack him up in the backfield. Clock ticks down to 7:15. Tigers will line it back up. Taking their time, let the clock run down. Here comes the snap. And a quick handoff into the line of scrimmage. Will pop out and get close to first down yardage. I think we picked it up. Yep. Across the 45-yard line, they'll move the chains. So the Tigers with a little bit of a drive here late in this contest. Leading 48-14. Running clock in the fourth quarter. 6:17 left to go. They'll look back, get the call. Edwards are standing there, call for it. Hand the ball off. Trying to run off that left side. Multiple Spencer Jaguars on top of him. Looks like coach is just going to try to run things out here at the end of the contest. As we said, 48-14. Tigers looking to go to 9-0. And that'll be a big matchup coming up next week as Sandy Creek will be coming into Callaway Stadium. Of course, they've got a ball game they've got to win tomorrow night to make that. Two undefeated teams. Tigers with a handoff in the line of scrimmage.
Another handout. It looks like he gets back to the line of
Get us down to 5 minutes.
Now it's going to bring up like a 3rd and 11 for Troup.
So 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Very temperate night for the Tigers. It's kind of tipped down into the 50s. Again, the Tigers just taking their time, letting as much clock run off as they can. They may actually keep the ball all the way until the end of this contest. So that'd be odd to have the ball all the way through the entire fourth quarter.
Jack, you're doing a fine job as I'm sitting down here talking with Dr. Huddleston and the cheerleading staff. You know, it's always nice to visit with family. If you can't do it during when you should, you do it at a football game, right? Is that the way to do it?
Okay.
Okay.
And they're going to get us in the backfield after that play.
Well, if you look, there's a lot of fresh numbers that you and I don't recognize on that offensive line.
No doubt, no doubt. They'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Tigers. But it looks like we're going to keep it on the ground.
Monte Hurd's in the backfield trying to get him some yardage, but every time he's touched it, it seems like he's going backwards. It's nothing more than just they still got their number 1s in, hustling like crazy, and we've got our number 2s in trying to get a little turf time, as I call it.
Better than turf toe.
Absolutely. I picked that up from NASCAR a few years ago. I said, I need some seat time. I was like, well, this is not grass, this is turf. Let's call it turf time.
A timeout called on the field. We'll take one as well. Let's take actually 3 spots back to the station, guys. 3 spots as the Tigers are leading right now 48-14 on Eagle Sports.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're late in this contest. 2:21 left to go. Tigers have punted the ball off to Spalding. Man in motion. Handoff. He'll cut into the middle of the field. Nice hole for him, but he'll only get to the 30.
Little jet sweep there. Monte Hurd from his middle linebacker position tied him up. His second down and about 6. But, yeah, just a lot of motion now. And, you know, they're not giving up. Inside 2 minutes, 56 seconds till the game's over. Your Tigers up 48-14. And as Jack promised me, we're going to wrap it up real quick where we can head north, baby.
Screen pass once again.
Intercepted!
They're headed towards the end zone. And pulled up short. Tackled at the 5. And Greg, did you catch the number?
49. I don't have him on my roster. Please, I hope you do.
I'll get it just a second. I sure will.
They're having fun with 49, baby. Yeah, picking him up. Yeah, something to be. Man, we can only wish he got in the end zone.
Noah Davis. Number 49 is Noah Davis, the junior.
Noah Davis, junior. Congratulations. Man, I thought he had a pick 6. He was heading for the end zone, and he got caught at the 4-yard line. First and goal, Tigers. Now, understand, this is they actually got to go say this is the backup, but no, they're bringing in the first offensive line, and we've got now the wideouts. We're probably going to have some numbers we don't recognize, like number 87. Help me out there, Jack.
I'm pulling it up now. 87 is, hold on.
David Maddox, senior.
Yeah, David Maddox, yep.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Number 42's coming in.
Maybe only get one play here, 33 seconds.
Yep, probably the last play of the ball game. What? Who's the? Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, he's gonna take a knee. Oh, shucks. I was hoping somebody would get an opportunity to score a touchdown. That's all right, baby. That's the game, baby. Woo!
So Nicholas Upshaw,
nice job,
comes in and finishes things off for the Tigers, and that'll be it. Tigers with a big win tonight. Hard fought, harder than the score sounds. 48-14. We'll take a break. Guys, let's go ahead and finish up the spots that we were on and finish up the next one and bring it back to us. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
This holiday season, give your home the gift of light without lifting a finger. At Restore Pressure Washing, we offer all-inclusive Christmas lighting services, from design to installation to takedown, for homes and businesses across the West Georgia and East Alabama area. We're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and backed by 100-plus 5-star reviews and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call Restore Pressure Washing at 706-415-7637 or visit RestorePressureWashing.com for a free quote. Sit back, relax, and your home will shine brighter than ever. When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi friends, it's Double D here at Kia LaGrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support the low comment, and God bless America.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Football. Going down to Greg.
Hey, Jack. Hey, come listen, 9-0.
Yeah, for the third time in Troup history, so that's a big deal. We came out here, we were sleepwalking in the first half. You can talk about it all you want to, but, until they get out here and the young kids see for themselves, they got to strap it up every Friday night. It's a good lesson for us. I thought we came out with a lot more fire in the second half. I won't tell you what was said in the locker room, but it wasn't nice. But I'm proud of our guys. We've never been 10-0 at Troup. We've been 9-0 3 times. I guess 18, 22, and now 2025. So we're going to need everybody because the Sandy Creek team we got coming is a really good team.
And it's never walking into the potential 10-0 with somebody that we can just take manhandle. It's always somebody like a Sandy Creek. But you know what? We wouldn't want it any other way, Coach.
Nobody gets to 9-0 by playing cupcakes or not being very good. So Sandy Creek is they're a really good football team. We've got a good football team. It should be a lot of fun. I just hope that the Troup people come out and get excited about this one because we're going to need everybody.
Tell you what, we're going to talk more about it Monday night. You guys come on out, Your Pie Pizza, Monday night at 7:30. If you can't be there, tune us in, Eagle 102.3 or 96.9 FM, and we're going to talk more about this game, but also what's impending next Friday night at Callaway Stadium. We're both 9-0, Troup Tigers, and a little premature, but they got to play Mary Purcell tomorrow night. The assumption is they'll go 9-0, but should be a well of a ball game next Friday night.
Well, one way or the other, it's for the region championship. So we got them at home. It's going to be Coach Smiley does a tremendous job. We'll start working on that as soon as we get back tonight.
There you go. Congratulations, Coach. All right,
Tigers.
Yes, sir, go Tigers. All right, back up to you, Jack.
Well, we're just kind of keep it here together, Greg. It's just we're in our last little bit here. The Tigers did not look good in the first half. They were scored on first tonight. Spalding came out on their senior night and wanted to make a statement. Tigers struggled throughout the first quarter. Finally got a lead. Got a field goal. Just inching, and then finally we just broke it up in the third.
Absolutely. You know, in all phases, really. Finally, the offense put it together. You know, Garrison Edwards had 2 30-plus yard touchdown runs, and finally, Javaris Warner, 70-plus yards. 77 yards? Man, good to see him out there.
Well, don't forget about Blaze Bell, 2 touchdowns in the third quarter.
Yeah, back-to-back series.
Yep.
I told Parker Townsend, I said, dude, I know you want one. You're going to get one. You're going to get one.
But it was an excellent night, excellent second half. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
And it's a good thing we did not have microphones in the locker room.
No doubt.
It was probably not something that you want to share with a lot of folks on social media.
It's funny. I was going to say, well, Coach, I said sometimes and my mama said they just need a knot snatched in their butt, and that may be what happened. So either way, the fans, that's why we're fans. We're frustrated the first half, but, you kind of knew something like that might happen. But it got straightened out, 48-14. It was the final score, 9-0 your Troup Tigers. Huge challenge next Friday night. All of you Tigers need to be there.
Well, Greg, it'll be a game everybody in the state will be watching because it'll be for the region championship, and it's the number 1 team in the state is in AAA involved in the game with probably number 3, number 4 team, depending on where the rankings put Troup as we go into Monday.
Well, we came into tonight and I said that Tigers were ranked in AAA like the 3rd or 4th team as far as points per game. We were averaging, I think it's 47.5. We put 48 again tonight. So, there's either team, Sandy Creek, Troup High, can both put points on the board for sure. So it should be a well of a ball game this Friday night.
It is. Greg, you mentioned Europe. That's where you can hear from all the coaches at Europe on Monday nights. They have the Callaway at 7, Troup at 7:30, and the LaGrange at 8 o'clock. So a big night for the community to go out there and talk some football, especially after probably another exciting college and pro weekend as we got football coming up.
Yeah, as you've filled in a couple of weeks for me, and I appreciate that. I hope you were listening Friday night, because when we came back, it says, and welcome back, your host, Greg. I said, Jack Moman. So I said, somebody was saying that's what you were saying. I was like, Jack, you need to be listening. I was having so much fun with it. But if you hadn't had a chance to come out to your pie, man, come on out. Number one, it's great pizza, and my wife will attest, some of the best wings she's ever had is the way they're
pretty good.
bake them.
Yep.
They're really good wings, and just to pack it out, it just be out there on the back porch, hang out with them, talk football, listen to what Coach Glisson's got to say. Should be a fun night Monday night as the Tigers, as Coach G said, they're probably already preparing. They're going to be preparing on the bus ride back. They're going to celebrate, but bottom line is it's all about Sandy Creek now.
Yep, that's for sure. And it's been circled on the calendar all season long, but it's looming in front of us right now. But, hey, it's a 9-0 start for the Tigers. Only 3 times in the school's history we've made it to this point. Hopefully we can make it 10-0 and win this region. Well, Greg, that's going to be doing it. Hey, safe travels to you.
Absolutely. Thank you. We look forward to – we're heading out to good friends, Amy's college sorority sisters, and Missy and Jim. Jim's retired Special Forces with our Army. So he's one of those guys quietly, I have special skills. And so they have tickets to Virginia Tech. They're both employed with Virginia Tech. So we're excited about going up. And we've been there before. But it's the thing about Virginia Tech, if you don't know about their tradition, they play Metallica Sandman coming out when the stadium, 80,000 people. are shaking that stadium. I said, man, I'm so scared that thing's going to collapse one day.
Well, I don't know if you heard that Metallica actually came and played at that stadium, played that song,
yes.
and they recorded on the Richter scale.
It is crazy because that's what Jim and Missy were telling me. They went to that concert, and he said, it is nuts. So we're excited about going up, and then, it's a Friday night ball game, that's good. We get a chance to see the Cal Bears come into the Hokie Stadium, and we're going to see that, and then going to go, mess around up in Virginia a little bit Saturday, maybe go to a couple wineries and arts and crafts things, and just have a fun time. So, yeah, I appreciate that, and we hope we do have safe travels.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you. Tune in to Greg on Monday night. Right now, the Tigers have won a big one, 48-14 to go 9-0 on the season. For Nash, for the folks back at the station, I'm Jack Moore for Greg Hicks. We'll see you next week on the radio.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the